flip fast like a Jersey breeze. Jennifer Morningstar's got the keys. Black nails flash, she's dealing fate. Pull your card now, it's checkmate. Spreads on the table, moonlight glow. She's got that vibe, you already know. Best collective, stars aligned. Future's calling, no decline. Shuffling truth, her hands don't lie. Every flip's a spark in the night sky. Tarot queen, what's my scene? Jennifer's got the in-between. Black nails, bold tails. Best collective never fails. Tarot queen, what's my scene? Jennifer's got the in-between. Black nails, bold tails. Best collective never fails. Shaw, she's Jersey's finest. Tongue cuts quick, her wit's the brightest. Pull a card, watch your world unfold. Mystic vibes, fearless, bold. Deck in her hand like a mic on stage. Life's a story, she's the sage. From cups to swords, she knows the game. Morning star's the name, fate's her claim. Shuffling truth, her hands don't lie. Every flip's a spark in the night sky. Tarot queen, what's my scene? Jennifer's got the in-between. Black nails, bold tails. Best collective never fail. Tarot queen, what's my scene? Jennifer's got the in-between. Black nails, bold tails. Best collective never fails. What's my scene? Jennifer's got the in-between. Black nails, bold tails. Best collective never fails.
Hello, my loves, and welcome to your reading. Now, before we get started, please do remember that energy is interchangeable. So feel free to take messages, flip them, twist them, reverse them, however you see fit. If it doesn't fit, please do not try to force it. Just feel free to check your chart and check your other placements. Past, present, or future, you tell me, as time is fluid and we're all on different timelines. And as always, please do remember that these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget to smash that like button down below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. This way you know when the videos are posted. And as always, comment down below as you see fit. If you'd like to book a reading, jennifermorningstar.me. If you'd like access to other content, jennifermorningstar.me. I have other social media platforms that I'm on, along with other YouTube channels. So with that said, how's it going, everybody? Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Stony. How are you, my loves? We got the Italian hands coming in. Coming in strong. How's everyone doing? Oh, did I? Oh, hold on. Let me shut that off before that goes playing again. All right. So this is going to be what you don't see coming. Felt called to do what you don't see coming. So we're going to see what wants to come out. I got drawn to a very specific deck, and this one can be very specific in nature. This could be this deck could be so specific it could tell you if you have a leak in the sink that's going to happen that you don't see coming, you know? So we'll see. But let's get on with it. All right, let's see. Next up, let's move along to Aries in first house and work our way along. All right, just a minute, guys. All right. All right, what do we got going on for Aries and first house? All right. What does Aries in first house not see coming? Hold on. All right. What do we have going on for Aries in first house? What do you not see coming? Queen of Cups. Page of Swords. 10 of Cups. 8 of Cups. There could be some harsh words amongst family, between family. If there's issues with you and family, there could be a sense of working things out. Let me see. Some of you can end up meeting someone who they'll be like a it's like soul fam. Let's see. Tell me more about this. Some of you could be getting together with family. Nine of Cups, strength to the Temperance, Devil. Some of you, there could be some form of harsh words between you and family members, but there also could be some form of resolution. I don't know why I feel drawn to say this could even be like specifically with like a mother figure, or you could be a mother figure and or just a parental unit, and you find yourself, having some issues with family, sharp tongue, harsh words. Um, some of you could even end up hashing things out, like just letting it all out. But it's also therapeutic, right? Like, say if you have an unhealthy family dynamic, right? You see the devil under the deck. If you have some form of unhealthy family dynamic, there could be something pertaining to just letting it all out, right? This is like no holding back with the Page of Swords. This is like literally sitting down and just letting it all out. Again, for some of you, if you have issues with someone, um, whether it's a mother figure or not, this could be like having a sit down, hashing everything out, and being able to work through your issues with whomever. Temperance with the devil under the deck. So temperance is a form of overcoming the devil, right? So whatever unhealthy dynamic there could be, and it does feel like it could be pertaining to family with that 10 of Cups. It does feel like there could be some form of hashing things out, getting it all out, laying all your cards on the table. And this is like, even if you just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just putting it all out there. And yet there's something about that that is actually therapeutic and healing for you and the person or persons. All right. What else? Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. I'm telling you, this is like getting things out. 6 of Wands. You're working things out. Some of you, you're just working through family issues. Now, oh, some of you, it could even be, oh, my nose is getting itchy. So this is about to be on the money for someone. It could even be you could have issues that stem back to unhealthy family dynamic, right? Maybe some of these issues surround a mother figure in your life or a lack thereof, right? Some of you could find yourself taking therapy, going to therapy, just being able to get it all out, right? Finally able to heal and overcome certain things. So some of you, this could be working out issues pertaining to family issues, family matters with people in your family, or just issues that you carry from things in your family. Could even be things that stem through childhood. Now, here's the thing too, because I'm hearing someone where it's like, "Oh, you're not gonna catch me in therapy." That could be the thing you don't see coming too. If you're someone you're like, you just deal with shit, da, 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 you might not see the fact coming that you might end up literally going to therapy, and that's going to be the number one thing to help you truly. Again, look at this Page of Swords. There are literally two people sitting here, but there feels like a form of resolve and healing. Anything else? Hangman. To the Fool card, there you are. Queen of Pentacles. See the Three of Swords under the deck. Hey, Myra, how are you, baby? Oh, thank you for that, sweetheart. I feel like whether you've been holding on to something, holding on to some form of resentment, grudge, or something that someone did, or you've just been holding on to this mentality when it comes to therapy, right? Because again, not everyone's dealing with the actual family, and not everyone is actually going to therapy. It's different. You got to pick a side, But you are literally at the heart of this. And I feel like some of you are going to realize, oh, I'm here. What's that familiar taste of poison? Some of you, maybe you have a tendency to drink the poison, right? People don't realize sometimes the stuff that they hold on to, it does it's like poison in their veins, right? And some of you, you're coming to see things differently as a form of means to be like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Whether this is you're making amends with someone and just realizing just some things are not worth holding on to, some things are just not worth it, whether it's grudges or resentment, or if you held off to this mentality where it's like, no, it's weak if you go get therapy or this or that or the other, right? Some of you are realizing, you know what, maybe it is time to talk to someone. Maybe it is time to look into just the idea. I don't know why I just got drawn to this. Some of you could even look into like that text med thing, like that text therapy shit. Let me just say this though. Do not use chat GBT as your therapist. Look, chat GBT is going to tell you what you want to hear. It's an AI program. It will literally, so look, if you are actually seeking medical assistance, seek actual human medical assistance. For those of you who actually do go down the line of looking towards therapy. But that's the thing that you don't see coming. It's a form of healing for you regardless. But Aries in first house, that's what I got for you. Hey, Elena, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. All right. Next up, Taurus and second house placements. What do we have going on for Taurus and second house? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Page of Wands, Emperor. Ooh, some of you can meet someone. Some of you could meet someone. Some of you could be making a new friend. Some of you, this could be someone like a colleague. For others of you, if this is like if this is like same sex, some of you could be meeting someone if you're single and same sex, you're into the same sex. Page of Wands to the Emperor to the King of Cups. So some of you could be meeting someone. I feel like you're going to be meeting someone. Some of you can meet this person like through your job or through a place that you go to, like a physical place. This doesn't feel like, scrolling on an app or anything like this. Feels like someone, it very well could be through the job as well with that Emperor there. I feel like you and someone are being led towards each other with that High Priestess. Now, again, for some of you, this could be someone who it could end up being like a romantic thing. For some of you, you could just be making a new friend. For some of you, this is being led to be in the right place at the right time to meet someone where maybe this person could change your life and with some form of career opportunity, right? I'm drawing a career with that Emperor. Let me see. Tell me more about this. Thank you, baby. Hey, Jules. How are you, sweetheart? Hey, Shar, how are you, baby? Shar, you still want it to be whatever comes out, right? I just wanted to make sure. Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay, this Seven of Pentacles hits a little different because of this is the Agatha All Along deck, and it depicts a specific scene in the show. Something someone is not. Hey, Kiko, how are you, baby? It's not what it seems. Also, I feel called to say, if you feel called to go somewhere, if you're feeling called to just like go somewhere, do something random, this is even like maybe your instincts are telling you to walk your ass out the house. You see this Fool card? She's literally walking out the house, bare ass, right? Like willy nilly. If you're feeling called to go somewhere, to literally physically go somewhere, do it. Because that Queen of Swords is also giving where you could be a bit of a bitch to yourself, where it's like, you know what? It's like a stubborn bitch. I mean, stubborn goes along with Taurian energy, right? Like I could talk shit. I've got Taurus in my chart and I got bull babies. So I know all about the Taurian stubbornness. But this is like, if you're feeling called to do something, just do it. Because it feels like your instincts are going to be trying to push you, to lead you to some place, to someone. It's like it's like, all right, like let's go with the sense of serendipity, right? In order for things to line up with serendipity, you have to answer the call, right? Everything has to line up perfectly, but everything only lines up perfectly when you literally fall in line with the natural flow. And a part of that natural flow feels when you're feeling inclined to say, you know what, I feel like I want to go do this, even if it's on a whim, right? Because the Fool card could also be doing something on a bit of a whim, right? You know, with that Queen of Swords, maybe you're a bit more strict, where it's like, no, we got to do this, we got to do that. No, we don't have time for this. But you don't know why. You just feel called to say, you know what, fuck it, I just want to do this. Or maybe you tend to take a late night walk every night at such and such time, and you walk the same path, and you're feeling called to, you know what? I think I want to switch it up. I think I want to go over here. Or maybe you want to switch up coffee shops. I don't know. But that's what this is given. You're going to feel called to do something, but you have to do it. See, that's the thing. Even with like things that are like destined in our life, at the same token, it still takes free will on our part. We have energies and things can be aligned, right? But we have to take action on our part. If we're not doing our part, then you can't get upset when nothing happens, right? Like I go with this analogy all the time. Think of people who they'll come to tarot readings, right? And they'll hear about all this great energy that comes through. And then they'll be like, well, this never happened. That had never, well, what did you do? Well, I sat here listening to read after read, and I was told that this was going to happen. Okay, but just because you sit there and listen to something, what are you doing? Think about it. The magician has all the tools necessary to make something happen. If everything is in alignment for something to actually happen, right? It's what you do with it. You have to take the opportunity, take all the tools that you have to harness all the energy, put everything together. It's like if you get ingredients, say you want to bake a cake, right? Say you want to bake one from scratch. Okay, you got all the stuff. Is it gonna put itself together? Just because you're like, "Okay, well, I got everything that I need, and they said that this is exactly what you need for it to make this thing. So now I got it, and I'm just gonna sit it there on the counter, and I'm just gonna, hope it bippity boppy boos itself." It don't work like that. You have to do things as well. It's not, just like, ding dong delivery. It doesn't work like that. So, all right, let's see. It can be. It's all a matter of not questioning your intuition, trusting your intuition, Bibs? Don't overthink it too when it comes to tarot. The number one thing is though, you have to see, you have to learn it. Yeah, all right. Sorry, Taurus. Maybe some of you are trying to get into tarot, but you have to learn to detach yourself from the thing too. A lot of people they have like you'll notice some readers they literally pull the same they read the same message over and over again, right? It's because they're not separating themselves from the thing. So they read their own. It's like they're reading their own story. You have to be able to detach yourself from from the whole read, right? One way that's good that I like to do when I was starting out is you don't have any intention for the cards. You literally just like shuffle them out, let them fall out however they want to come out, and you just go with what you feel when you see it. No set intentions. That's how you're learning to trust your intuition. You're building your intuition so this way you trust what you feel and you're not trying to interject your own ego into it. You can't People can read for themselves. It's just that they have to detach their ego from it, because a lot of people they'll attach the outcomes that they want for themselves. That's why you never know what you're going to get with mine. Sometimes they're good. I had one bitch the other day. They put, I don't know what sign they were listening to, but they said they're always so negative in the reads. There's nothing ever good happens. Bitch, you a damn lie for one. For two, that's life. Not everything is fucking gumdrops and lollipops. Shit happens. But what are you gonna do with it, you know? What are you gonna do to change the shit story? And obviously it must have hit a nerve because you must feel like your life is constant shit and now you're just hearing about it, right? You know, if it doesn't resonate, you don't have to claim it. But if you're getting upset because something's, you know, a hit dog will holla, well then that's on you, you know? Anyway, here I go going on a fucking ramble. All right, let's see. What else you got? Some of you, there could be issues with the sink where you have, because you even see this emperor, he almost looks like a plumber. She almost looks like a plumber. Um, some of you could be house renovations. Some of you, there could be renovations. I don't know why I'm getting drawn to this. If anyone has been saving up to get work done on their home or for renovations, there could be something that's like a bit of a hookup from a friend. Like maybe you meet someone who gives you a deal or some shit like that. I don't know why I got that, but I did. So there could be something like getting a good deal in regards to some form of renovations or house repairs or something like that. Could be something to do with the kitchen sink. Just because I see the kitchen sink there doesn't have to be. If you're someone, if you're like a repairman, repair person, right? And you've been like kind of feeling like, "Ugh, there ain't really no business." There could be there could be like a big client, like someone who wants, you know, it could even start off something small. I know this is like so specific, so even if this is like one person, it could even be something that starts off small. Like they want one little thing repaired, and then they are like, you know what? Actually, if you're, do you know how to do this and that, right? So it's given like if you hire if well for some of you you could end up hiring someone and then you know they end up being able to, you know, it's like you hire them for one thing and then you come to find out they can handle some other shit too and give you a good deal. In front of you, it like say if you're someone who works in like handyman, it could be the other way around where it's like, you know, the client hires you for one thing and then they ask you, you know, if you know anything about or how to do this or install that, in which case you could end up having steady work because this person could basically, you know, hire you for a lot more than just the one thing. One thing leads to a lot more, you know? All right, let's see. I heard it's just a little crush. Some of you could have a secret admirer at the job, at the workplace. Some of you could, there could be someone at work crushing on you, or you could find yourself crushing on someone at the job. It could even be something where it's like, if someone like acts weird around you, or it's like, think about, like, if you're in the same room with a bunch of people, right? And it's almost like they'll talk to everyone else but you. If you find yourself dealing with a situation like that, where it's almost like, you know, they get like kind of awkward around you, it's because they're crushing on you. All right. Anything else? Jules, baby, maybe they're not meant to be boxed up into just one thing. We're multifaceted beings. Don't be afraid to basically do a little of it all, you know? Mm, okay. For some of you, if there's someone who you're not talking to, this could be someone who you met through the job. Whether this is there's a sense of someone feeling like they missed out. So some of you, there could be someone from your job I don't know if there's like something unspoken between the two of you, or there could be a situation where maybe there's someone who you like from your job, but you don't really do anything, you don't pursue it, even if it's not from your job. It doesn't I say that because the 8 of Pentacles, if there's someone it's like a feeling of feeling like you missed out on something. So for some of you, if there's someone who you like, regardless of whether it's from your job or not, right? If there's someone who you like, don't hold back because it feels like you could end up missing out. And that's going to always feel like the one that got away because it's not even about being the one that got away, but it's one of those ones that'll eat at you because it's like the not knowing, right? 9 times out of 10, people who think that everything's like the one that got away, it's not that it's the one that got away, it's the one that you just never shot your shot with. So therefore, it's the not knowing that basically eats at you. It's not the fact that, oh, well, they're probably the one that got away. No, it's just you never took your shot, and now it's the not knowing that eats at you, because at the very least, if you just shoot your shot, at least you know what's the worst that could happen. They say, oh sure, yeah, or they shoot you down, but at least you know, right? And again, for others of you, could be someone else around you, like a secret admirer. Maybe this already happened where there's something, but this is what to expect. So this feels like future. There could be some form of situation where maybe someone's acting a little weird around you, a little quiet, right? Could be a secret admirer. At the same token, it's one of those situations where, someone likes you, but they don't actually do anything. They don't actually take a shot or, come towards you, in which case, there's a sense of kind of sitting in that energy where it's like, well, shit, now I don't know. It's always like feeling like, well, what if I took that chance versus not? So whether this is you or someone pertaining to you, there's a sense of someone ending up feeling like the one that got away, all because they're not taking a chance to shoot their shot. So Taurus and second house, that's what I got for you. All right. Next up, Gemini and third house placements. Do what fulfills you. That's what I just got drawn to say. Do what fulfills you, babes. All right. What do we got going on for Gemini and third house? Oh, hold on. All right. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. What do we got going on for Gems and third house? What does Gemini and third house not see coming? Huh. What's that? What is that from? Where it's like someone is acting like, a complete lush, where it's like, ah, Fuck, I can't remember what that's from, but it's almost like someone like kind of joking, going a bit overboard with the embellishment of someone might end up getting a little bit too loosey goosey. Grey Goose got your girl feeling loose. Yeah, I wish that I didn't wear these shoes. Um, I don't know if you're going to someone's house or someone's going to yours, but this is almost like someone could have a little bit too much, where it's like someone could even like end up streaking or some shit. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's Lucifer. It's Lucifer, the show Lucifer. That's what it is. He was making a joke about the detective where he's like, oh God, I can't with this clothes. Or, oh no, it's hot. Get this clothes off of me. Like she got smashed off her ass, right? To the point where she woke up next morning in the bed, undressed, and she didn't remember anything. She thought he slept with him. And he's like, no, I didn't. I slept over here. You took up the whole thing, and then you're like, God, this clothes off of me. It's too hot. He was basically mocking her. That's what it was. So someone can find themselves having a little bit too much, whether this is you or someone else. So there could be something pertaining to be a little mindful. If you know someone has a tendency to go overboard, you might wanna like, I don't know if you find yourself hanging out like, if there's someone who you hang out with, who you know they go a bit overboard when it comes to the drink, that's what this feels like. Where it's like, or maybe some of you have a tendency to go overboard and there's like, a need to restrict. Alright, let me see what else. Because I know not everyone's dealing with that, but it wants to come through. It's coming through so strong though. Oh my god. This look. Yeah, I wish that I didn't wear these shoes. Look at this chariot. You see bare feet, right? You see bare feet? Yeah, right. Blame it on the alcohol. That's what this is giving. Like, look, with the seven of wands, and as soon as before I even got the queen of cups, with that seven of wands, you see them there. They're all gathered, right? And then you see her in the house. I literally got. That's when I got that Fergie Ferg, right? Um, and the gray goose got your girl feeling loose. And I literally was hearing that thing from Lucifer, and it was giving like the drunk energy. And then the Queen of Cups, she's literally got the cup there, and she's got the cup down here too. And the Seven of Wands is almost giving like, maybe you got to slow it down a bit. And then we have the Ten of Wands to the Chariot to the Two of Pentacles. Look, this is like even the Ten of Wands, think about it. You ever deal with a drunk where it's like they're drunk off their ass, having to try to lift them up, hold their hair, all this fucking shit, right? That's kind of what that's given. Too drunk to fucking go anywhere. Definitely can't even fucking walk, right? With that Two of Pentacles too. Even look, the Two of Pentacles, they're barefoot with the shoes off. Look. Look, I can't help it. The message is what it is. So someone might be getting a little bit too loose, where it's like, you know what? Even if you say you don't drink, well, maybe you have a night, where, you drink, and then, yeah, it's a reminder why you don't drink. So be careful of that. Someone could be getting a little loosey goosey, having a bit too much, whether, they just have a tendency to go overboard, or maybe, you haven't gotten drunk in however long, or maybe it's your first time. I don't fucking know. Um, Someone's getting smashed off their ass. They're gonna feel the next day too. Splitting headaches. Someone might end up with a hangover. Look, I can't help it. That's what's here. Hey, Annette, how are you, baby? All right, let's see. What else? Empress. High Priestess. Ooh, Emperor. Why did I just get? Hold on. With this Empress, as soon as I saw the Empress, you know what I got? I got especially with that Emperor book ending it too. With the Empress and then that High Priestess clarified. This Empress, you see how she looks slender? Some of you could find yourself going on one of those things. What is that? JLP-1s or something like that, but like not really telling anyone. This is like someone who's like kind of doing stuff, but not really telling anybody about it, right? That's kind of what that's given. Even this high priestess, you see her there with all the stuff on the shelves. It's almost given like, a doctor's office, even though it's not. But, some of you could be into like holistic medicine and stuff like that. I feel like for those of you who are not happy with your looks, you could be doing things, but you're not telling anybody about it to enhance your looks. Whether it's, things like GLP-1s, or, maybe some of you are getting nip tucks, who knows, right? But this is like keeping stuff to yourself, right? Even if you see this, look at this emperor, right? This emperor sitting there kind of like, oof, feeling frumpy and lumpy and just not happy, right? So it's like the emperor's that masculine energy. So it's like, you know what? We're going to do something about it, but we're not going to tell anyone. We're going to do stuff, but we're not going to tell anyone. So some of you could be doing some stuff to better your health or switch up your aesthetics or whatever, but not telling anyone about it. Anything else? Whew. Okay, no pain, no gain. Lovers, there you are. All right, so you might not like whatever you're doing. Like some of you could be nip tuck, right? Something small, nothing too big, nothing too drastic, right? With that Three of Swords. For others of you, again, maybe you're just doing stuff. Maybe you're just getting into a gym routine. Maybe some of you are, I don't know. I'm drawn to plastic surgery. Maybe someone's getting plastic surgery, right? Um, or, doing other shit or, health routine or some shit, right? You'll get the results that you want. You'll successfully get the results that you want. That if you're shooting for a goal, you're gonna get it. But just remember, it's no pain, no gain. Um, you know, I'm drawn to this too. If any, I don't know if anyone is getting like surgery, like plastic surgery, where it's something when it comes to like the eyes or the eyelids. I'm drawn to like the eyelids, like someone would be getting something done to their face. This is almost having buyer's remorse. Be careful. Make sure you look into before and afters and really do your homework, because some of you will have, like, say, like, even say if some of you are trying to do something where it's like, minuscule. Again, I know this isn't everybody, but it's somebody because it's coming through so strongly. It's giving where it's like, even if you do something and it's like you think it's minuscule because you don't want something that, you don't want it to be obvious. You just want to look refreshed. It might be a bit more obvious than you think, right? I'm drawn specifically to like the eye area. Maybe some of you something with the eyelids. Um, so it will be noticeable. There will be noticeable change. It might not be as subtle as you were hoping for it to be, but I mean, I feel like in the long haul you'll be happy with the results. So do with that what you will. Gemini and third house is what I got for you. That's your read. Hey Quinette, how are you, baby? All right. Next up, hold on. Let me just get that. Okay. Next up, Cancer and fourth house placements. What do we have going on for my Krabby Patty babies and fourth house? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Come on, we got almost 50 people in the room and only 28 likes. YouTube don't pay me unless if it sees that people are wanting to watch this. You got to interact. Come on, be reciprocal. Plus, it shows that you appreciate me and you appreciate me coming here to do this. All right. What do we have going on for Cancer and fourth house? What do you not see coming? Queen of Pentacles. I want money, lots and lots of money. So don't be asking me why. I wanna be rich, na 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 na. Oh, I wanna be rich, not. Wow, that's an old one. Seven of Cups. Okay. So could be things opening up, opportunities, work opportunities, stuff when it comes to your money. Seven of Wands. Okay. So, especially from, all right, for me to get that song, I want money, lots and lots of money. Maybe you feel like you've been hitting a wall, right? 7-7, by the way, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. Maybe you feel like you've been hitting some form of financial restrictions, but it feels like they could be clearing up. Things could be opening up. Think of like floodgates, the dam opening up, right? Look, 2 of Pentacles under the deck, changes for you, Cancer, Chariot. So if you've been struggling, 10 of Wands, bookending the 2 of Pentacles with the Chariot, your card dead in center, it feels like there could be some form of change when it comes to your finances. Um, that's what this feels like. Even look at this Queen of Pentacles. They're literally looking at the thing in the hand, right? It's making me feel like, if someone's looking at their wallet, right? And you see that big ass pentacle. Even look, you see the thing that's open there? It's like it's empty. There's nothing in there. It's like bare bones, you know? So if you've been feeling like you've been dealing with some form of restriction or feeling like you've been hitting some form of financial wall, things could be clearing up. All right, let's see. Tell me more. 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. See, look, after the 7 of Wands, we have the 8 of Wands to the Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. Look at that, bitch. King of Pentacles. What they touch turns to gold. Now, for some of you, could be a career opportunity that opens up. Maybe some of you, you've been out of work. You've been looking for a new job, right? 2 of Cups can also denote to a new contract, a new agreement, Maybe something opens up. Maybe you've been waiting for a call back. You get that call back and boom, guess what? You're back. You're back in the game, right? So regardless, there's going to be some form of good news and it feels like things are coming together. This is all pertaining to finances, especially we started off with the King of Swords, the Queen of, I don't know why I said King of Swords. Some of you could be stressing. Some of you could have air in your chart, maybe Aquarius. but the Queen of Pentacles and then the King of Pentacles. Come on now. All right, let's see. What else we got? What else we got going on? Ten of Cups. Some of you family get together. Wheel of Fortune. Death card. World card. Endings and beginnings. So something's coming to a close. Now, for some of you, if there is distance, like say if you have family, you live in different, whether it's this different counties, different towns, different states, different countries, right? This could be an opportunity where the band's getting back together, right? Whether it's actual family or people who you consider like family, right? Sometimes families who you choose, right? Ten of Cups, you literally see that everyone gathered, right? Wheel of Fortune to the Death card. I feel like there's a lot of nice changes up ahead for you. It feels like things are changing, things are taking a turn for the better, right? We have that Wheel of Fortune dead in center to the World card. So regardless of whatever obstacles you've been dealing with, because Seven of Wands can also just denote to obstacles, whatever obstacles you feel like you've been dealing with, it feels like things are going to be clearing up, right? And things are taking a turn for the better for you. All right, tell me more. Oh, really, Jills? Ace of Swords, Hangman, King of Cups, King of Wands. Okay. The Ace of Swords, that's the sword to cut yourself free from the Hangman's tree, right? To the King of Cups. So it feels like it's emphasized, especially with the King of Cups. King of Cups, they're in control of their emotions. They don't allow their emotions to get the best of them, right? This is someone who could be clear-headed, right? They're not going to, think about it. If someone is not emotionally intelligent, they could go into their own state of panic, right? Especially if, you've been dealing with any form of difficulties or obstacles, regardless of whatever the obstacles may be with that Seven of Wands, right? But it feels like regardless, there's a sense of you getting out of whatever situation you may find yourself in, whatever difficulty, whatever obstacle, and things taking a turn for the better nonetheless. So there is change up ahead for some of you. For some of you, this could happen more so as we are going into the fall. You see this Ace of Swords, it's leading up a path, right? Towards a house in a wooded area. I'm not saying you're going to be in a wooded area, but you see how the trees are bare. For some of you, this could happen more so around the time when it gets cold where you're at, or it's time to go into fall, or fall going into winter even. But it feels like things will be cleared out. Whatever obstacles or difficulty, they will be clear, and things kind of taking a turn for a better from whatever it is that you might be dealing with. Because not everyone's dealing with financial shit, but Seven of Wands denotes to something that you're dealing with nonetheless. But it will take a turn for the better regardless. So don't stress it. It's only a season of life. So Cancer in fourth house is what I got for you. Oh, Shar, thank you so much for that. Thank you for gifting those memberships. Memberships, Shar. If your name just turned green, Shar just gifted you a membership. Thank you, baby. All right. Now, let us go on to Leo and fifth house. All right. What do we have going on for Leo and fifth house? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. All right. What does Leo and fifth house not see coming? Ooh. Huh? Why am I hearing shout, shout, let it all out? These are the things I can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. So you could find yourself getting into it, hashing it out with someone. Here's the thing, too. Pride, don't let pride be your downfall. Okay. Because Six of Wands can also denote too, like, that sense of pride, right? This is like, someone on their high horse. Think of the Rider Waite Six of Wands. You literally see them on their horse, on their high horse. Hence, Six of Wands can also denote to that sense of pride, right? Be careful, your pride might get the best of you, in which case you could find yourself hashing it out with someone, having it out, and five of wands, five of pentacles. You could have a falling out with someone, is what this feels like. Especially, it feels like, it, wow, I just realized 5 5, right? Because these are the cards that I pulled so far. Five of wands, five of pentacles, six of wands, right? 6 6. So 5 5 6 6. Because six of pentacles to the six of wands. You can find yourself getting into it with someone, and pride could be an issue that gets in the way, in which case it feels like no one's going to win. No one's going to win. You're going to bump heads. You're both good. Your ego's going to get in the way. And at the end of the day, you're both going to lose. Everyone's going to lose in this situation because pride is going to be the detriment of the whole thing. All right, tell me more. Hey, Mikhail, how are you, baby? Hey, X, how are you, sweetheart? All right, let's see. Ten of Swords, I told you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so Page of Wands. Ace of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're going to have a falling out with someone. And here's the thing. It's going to be bad. That's just feels like a bad fallout, some of you bad blowout, where it's like you're going to clash with someone bad. Egos are going to be bruised. This could even be low blows, right? Where it's going to be a long road ahead before you two ever have a chance to fix it. You're clashing with someone, and this could be like, what's that song? This is the end. This could be the end of the connection. It really could, because it feels like whatever this thing is, it's so bad, it's so extreme that it could be a long time before there's ever a chance, if any at all, of coming back. This could even be where you two, I'm literally hearing Boys to Men, end of the road. This could be a situation where you two part ways indefinitely. It's like this would be the thing to sever the tie, where you both go on different roads now. You walk on different paths. That's what this feels like. Don't know who this is to you, but that's what this feels like. All right, what else we got? Whoever this is someone who you have a tendency to basically bump heads with. But this feels like it's like two people who are in a pissing contest about who's right. Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. I don't know why I just got this. Some of you come to find that you have like some form of extended family. That's what that feels like. For some of you, there could be family who you haven't spoken to and like ever, that gets a hold of you. Or some of you could come to literally find out that you have like, some of you, it could be like a family member that you didn't even know existed. Literally, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, Ten of Cups. This is like coming to find out, that you have extended family that you didn't know about. I just got drawn to two. Someone could, I don't know if someone like decides to do like that DNA shit. What's that? Like ancestry or some shit like that. In which case they could come to find that there's some form of extended family. Something like that. Tell me about the King of Swords, Chariot, Page of Cups. Some of you could have some form of family get in touch with you. This could be someone who's at a distance, or again, someone who you didn't even know existed. You know what it's given? It's almost like when someone's searching for you. That's what that feels like. Because King of Swords can also be someone who is hired to do something, right? King of Swords can even be like an investigator, right? Chariot to the Page of Cups to the Four of Pentacles. This is like we found them. Now, if any of you are looking for someone, maybe a lost relative or something like that, some of you could end up hiring someone, in which case you might find some vital information to help you locate whoever it is. Someone's trying to locate someone. Like I said, I felt these messages would be very specific. I got drawn to a very specific deck, but that's why we have, 13 signs and the 12 houses. So you go by whatever sign or house you feel called to. But that's what I got for you, Leo. So do with that what you will. Someone, you know what I just got drawn to too? Someone could come to find out because King of Swords can also be like an attorney. There could be an attorney who's looking to locate someone who doesn't know that they're in someone's will, like they have some form of inheritance or something, right? And then it's like it's more channeled than anything, but I'm getting it, so I got to go with it. It's like literally someone, literally some of you, because even the Four of Pentacles, this is like you receive something, right? It's like there could be someone who is basically in charge of some form of estate or something like that. And you can be coming to find out that you have an inheritance from a family member you didn't even know about. Okay. We'll get Leo in fifth house. That's what I got for you. That's your read. Hey, Star Lover, how are you, sweetheart? All right. Next up, Virgo and sixth house placements. What do we have going on for Virgo and sixth house? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. All right, Virgo and sixth house. What do we have going on for Virgo and sixth house? Oh, really, Jules? Just I'm literally hearing Celine Dion all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Maybe some of you are feeling like you don't want to be by yourself anymore, right? Some of you could be wanting to work things out with someone. Um, Justice card to the Hermit to the Knight of Cups. Some of you gonna find yourself in your feels. Some of you could find yourself missing someone or having feelings for someone who you didn't think, or maybe you thought that you didn't care about this person. They didn't mean anything to me. They didn't mean nothing. It wasn't nothing, you know? Or I don't feel anything for them. Some of you gonna come to realize, you're either missing someone or you have feelings. Some of you could have an I love Josh moment. This is literally you, bitch, at the heart of this. The Hermit, you. And with this Justice card, you see the two there? And you see this Knight of Cups? But this Hermit feels like they're kind of missed, especially for me to get hit with that Celine Dion, bitch. All by myself. Don't want to be all by myself anymore. Now, some of you are just going to come to realize that you don't want to be all by yourself anymore, right? Maybe you have a tendency to push people away. Some of you could really find yourself taking a look at yourself, right? If you have a tendency to push people away or make yourself an island, shit could get stirred to the surface. You know what I'm drawn to? I'm drawn to Saturn return right now, right? You might want to check where Saturn is in your chart. Now here's the thing. Saturn return, it's, we're taking a look to see at things, right? It's karma. Some people try to push it as it's only, people getting their karma. It's not just about other people and whatever their karma. It's you taking a look at your own personal karma, which includes things where you haven't been able to take accountability for the role that you play in things. In which case, Saturn's going to want you to really take a look at things, introspect, and course correct. If you're not happy with certain things, if you're going down a path and you're doing certain things, and then you're not happy, well, it's like, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right? Because there's a lot of people who would rather just point the finger everywhere else and blame everyone else for their life, everyone else for why they're a fucking dick, and take zero accountability. if that's you. And Saturn could be like, giving you a little bit of a slap. Be like, hey, yeah, about that. I feel like a lot of you are going to really find yourself feeling hit in your feels and very introspective, taking a look at things. Could even be taking a look at your own behavior. Mm. If you tend to push people away, it's taking a look introspective. Why do you do this? If you're alone all the time or if you have no one, right? And you don't understand why. This could be, Saturn's really pushing you to take a look at that. So let's see. Mm-hmm. Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. I'm literally hearing what's that? What do you want? What do you want? Notebook. When he's like, what do you want, right? What do you want? Magician under the deck. Your card. Hold on. Someone don't want me to tell them about themselves, but oh well. You can't stop the message. What do you want? What do you want? Because you could have what it is that you want. I'm literally even hearing that song. You can have magic, da na magic. You can have what it is that you want. Everything is at your disposal to have that which it is you desire. But the thing is, what are you doing to create that in your life? What are you doing to manifest that in your life? Like, let's just go with the analogy. Say if you're like, I don't want to be all by myself. I want to have somebody. I'm hearing what's that? Betty Boop. I wanna be loved by you, just you and nobody. Oh no, that Maryland. No, because I'm also hearing boop boop be doop boop. If you want something but you push it away, well then how does that work? That's like calling in an order for this big delivery. The delivery comes to your door and you're just like, yeah, you know what? I changed my mind. Yeah, no, I don't want it. I'm not gonna sign for it. You know what? Send it back. The fuck? You ordered it, but now you don't want it. But then you're gonna cry because when you don't have it. And then, and again, it doesn't have to be love or anything like that. It's someone who they're not happy. They're not happy. Maybe you have a tendency to feel like you can't have certain things. Maybe you tell yourself you can't have certain things. And so you try to act like you don't want certain things, right? As a form of coping mechanism, a self-defense mechanism. Meanwhile, deep down, you really want them. So if you really want them, why deny which it is you truly desire? You have to be in the energy to be receptive for those things. But if you're emitting this energy, no, fuck that. It's never gonna happen, so I don't want it. Yeah, no, like those jaded bitches? Those jaded bitches who are like, you know what? Fuck love, da da da. They're just like that just because they feel like they'll never have it because it hasn't worked out for them yet. Stop telling yourself you got a shit story, and you'll stop getting the shit story. That's just it. So you could find yourself feeling in your feels and really needing to self-reflect, take a look at yourself because there's something that you want deep down. You could try to deny it, but deep down you want it. But what are you doing to get it? Because you can have it, but you have to, it takes accountability on your part, which includes being able to admit that you want something, admit that you want whatever in your life, right? And what are you going to do to create that for yourself, right? I don't know why I'm drawn to it so heavily. Some of you have a tendency to push things away, push good things away, and then get upset when you feel like you're not getting what you want or things aren't going the way that you want. It's just really pushing for you to really kind of take a look at yourself because whatever it is that you want deep down, even if it's something that a part of you denies, even though deep down you do want it, you can have it. But again, that's all dependent upon you. All right, let's see. Thank you for that, Jules. Okay, Three of Swords. Hold on. Death card. Queen of Swords. Okay, hold on. If anyone's involved, you could go through a breakup. Ah, some of you, if you, Queen of Swords could be a bit of a bitch. Bookending the Three of Swords, a hurt bitch, right? To the Death card, right? If any of you have a tainted view when it comes to love, right? Or, just relationships in general, that could be something that is highlighted and there's a form of change. Again, for some of you, maybe that's what this is all about. You have issues when it comes to love, you're jaded, whatever, right? Or you push good things away. You wouldn't know a good thing if it slapped you in the face, right? Well, a good thing's not going to slap you in the face, for one. Anyone fucking slaps you in your face, get the fuck away from them, bitch. If you are a hurt bitch, look, I can't help it. It's literally there. Literally there. Three of Swords, bookending the Queen of Swords to the Death card, dead in center. This is a hurt bitch. You have a specific viewpoint because you're coming from a hurt place. Oh, is that it? Is this hurt people hurt people? Do you have a tendency to hurt people? Are you one of those people that has to hurt them before they hurt you, get them before they get you? That could be something that's being highlighted to the surface. And if you're the type of person where maybe you sabotage, do you sabotage? Are you a hurt bitch who feels the need to get them before they get you? That's going to be highlighted because that needs to change. I feel like for some of you, that could be something that's being brought to the surface, in which case, I feel like there could be a positive result after much introspective energy, though, after much introspection. All right, what else? Queen of Cups, Knight of Swords to the Fool card. Mm, all right, Seven of Swords on a deck, Ace of Pentacles, oh, Nine of Cups. You're gonna have someone come along. You're gonna have someone come along, and it's gonna fuck you up because this is gonna be the wrong one. You're gonna push someone away. You're gonna be a hurt bitch who pushes the wrong one away. The real deal. Queen of Cups, bookending the Fool card, Knight of Swords. You're gonna have someone who they're gonna be like that magical fucking unicorn, right? Of connection, right? Queen of Cups. This is unconditional love. To the Fool card, this is like a breath of fresh air. You are not going to trust it. Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, real deal, Nine of Cups. You're going to have something come through and it's going to be everything you've ever fucking wanted and more. And because of that, it's going to seem like it's too good to be fucking true. And you're going to fuck it up. You're going to sabotage it. You're going to overthink it and you're going to fucking sabotage it. And that's going to fuck you up. And that's going to send you down the rabbit hole to really take a look at yourself. You're going to end up taking a look at yourself because someone's going to send you down the rabbit hole because you are going to fuck up a good thing. What did I just say before? You wouldn't know a good thing if you saw it. You're not going to notice it until after you've pushed it away. And then it's going to send you down a rabbit hole. Could even put you on a dark night of the soul. So get ready for that. Virgo and sixth house is what I got for you. That's your read. All right. Thank you for that, sweetheart. All right. Next up, Libra and seventh house placements. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. What does Libra and seventh house not see? What does Libra and seventh house not see? Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Why am I hearing that song? A la 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 long, a la 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 long, la long, long, long. Oh yeah, I've been watching you for a while. Da na 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 na. I want a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Da 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 da. In your eyes, I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Ooh yeah, and I think I want you to. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And when you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Oh. I forgot about that. Girl, I wanna make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat. And when you cry, I'm gonna push it, push it, push it some. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, someone could want someone could want you or you could want someone for me to get that. Um, oh shit. Some of you, you're gonna have someone come towards you and you're gonna perceive them as only wanting one thing. But that's not the case. This is someone who wants more. So whether this is you're just looking for one thing, but they want more, or you're going to think that they're just looking for one thing, but they're actually looking for something more, like the real deal. Someone might judge a book by its cover. Someone might misjudge someone. That's what that feels like. Someone might turn someone down because they feel like they're only looking for one thing and it's not the thing that they're looking for. So you put yourself on whichever side of the fence you sit on in that one. All right, what do we got? Two of Cups. Look at that. Five of Cups. Five of Cups under the Four of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Death card. Hold on. Okay. So it's kind of like Virgos, but not. I don't. This is like someone's misjudging something. Or this could be two people who want two different things coming together, but it's some of you could just find yourself meeting someone at first glance when you're first it's like it doesn't feel like something that gets off the ground, right? You see this Page of Swords, there's two people literally sitting there talking at the table, right? This could even be where, maybe someone talks a good game, right? So they seem like they want, but then it like takes a turn where you come to realize, oh, wait, there. So some of you could be that, maybe you think something's one thing at first, then you come to find out it's the complete opposite. It's not your order, right? It's given a womp. So again, whether you're someone you're like looking for the real deal, and then, at first you think, is this it? Oh, yes. And then pow, bang, boom, nothing, and then you come to find out, oh, wait, no, you're just looking for that. Yeah, no. Right. Or again, vice versa. Maybe you're just looking for, pow, bang, boom. And then you come to find out this bitch is like more of the real deal. They're looking for, the real deal. And you're just like, yeah, no, that's not what I want though. Like, I'm not there. We just don't want the same things. So you could find yourself dealing with someone. It doesn't really go anywhere though, because this feels like you're going to come to realize that, you want two different things. That's what this feels like. It's like it might seem great at first, but the more you actually get to know each other, the more you talk, the more you come to realize, oh wait, yeah, no, this isn't it. This isn't what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, I thought, but apparently not. So it just feels like something that really goes nowhere because you don't want the same things. But you know what? At the very least, as long as you can recognize that shit and then you could just be grown and just, okay, well, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. That helps you get that much closer to what it is you are looking for? All right, let's see what else we got going on for Libra and seventh house. Ten of Cups. Okay. Some of you could be family get together. Queen. I got Whitney Houston, Queen of the Night. I got the stuff that you want. I got the thing that you need. I got more than enough. You drop to your knees because I'm the Queen of the Night. Mm. Someone could have a secret admirer. Now I'm hearing Buck Cherry close to you. I've been doing it all night long because I want to get next to you. Next to you. That's the song. Next to you. I don't know if anyone is a performer. Maybe someone sings. You see, this Queen of Wands is literally singing. And Whitney Houston, the bodyguard, Queen of the Night. She's a singer. Maybe you're a singer. Maybe you're the Queen of the Night, right? Queen of Wands, sexy, attractive, and she's literally there singing on stage for everyone, right? Some of you come to find that you have a secret admirer. Ooh. If anyone is a performer, like anyone like is some form, whether you work in music or not, right? I don't like this energy. This is given where like you have a secret admirer and like this is like someone who gets too close to literally you or your family. Like the way I'm seeing it is like if all of a sudden you have like where'd this come from? I didn't order this or who sent that, right? It's like because what that Page of Cups is given, like if you see like a little note or a little gift or a little something and you don't know who the hell sent it. And with that Ten of Cups, this is like given where it's like family, like at your home or your family, stuff like that. You might want to be careful of that. Now, if any of you have kids, right? I'm drawn to the performer energy. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I know not everyone is a performer. Definitely not everyone's a singer, but literally I'm drawn to the energy so strongly. So there could be oh, the way I just saw it is like if someone is literally performing, and I'm drawn to the bodyguard again. There was an issue. She was on stage. He had to save her while she was on stage. If you watch the bodyguard, just watch it. Just watch it. If you have, even if you have watched it, just watch it again for a refresh. Because I'm getting drawn to that so strongly, but I'm getting drawn to it more so of the aspect, not about the love story per se, but the aspect of her being the singer, the artist who needed protection. Some of you might end up needing to get a bodyguard if like you're in the thing. But here's the other thing too. If say if you're a performer, whether I'm drawn to the feminine because of the Queen of Wands. You don't have to be a female artist, but this is like if you're on stage or something like that, there could be something pertaining to family. Like say if you have kids or something with family where it's like you're performing and it's almost like something could happen where it's like a performance coming to a halt or something, or having to end a performance soon because of something pertaining to the family, something important. It's almost like a family emergency. There, if any, I don't know why I'm drawn to this. If someone like is on tour or some shit, it could be something about postponing a tour, canceling a tour, canceling it's like a certain day or something because of some form of family emergency. Could be even something pertaining to a kid. If it's not pertaining to a kid, it's just a family emergency nonetheless. All right, what else we got going on? Hey Fox, how are you, babes? All right, let's see. Strength card to the Seven of Cups to the Two of Wands. Oh, Seven of Pentacles under the deck. 7-7, by the way. Some of you could find yourself contemplating a sense of direction between you and someone, where something is going to go, there's something pertaining to a connection, you and some form of connection, right? Hold on. There's something pertaining to some form of connection, right? And you contemplating if this is where this connection come to the end of the road, right? You see the strength card, there's two here. Seven of Cups, there's literally two there. This Two of Wands, two there. The Seven of Pentacles, the two there. Hold on. Oh, some of you, there could be something pertaining to questioning one's loyalty. Where does one's loyalty lie? In which case, someone who you thought you could trust, perhaps this is a where you two part ways. Something could happen that makes you question someone's loyalty, right? Like think about it, like the saying that just came to mind. Don't tell me what they said about me. Tell me why they were comfortable enough to say it to you, right? Maybe someone thinks I'm gonna tell you what such and such said about you. Yeah, I was over here and they were said, why were they saying that to you? Better yet, why were you in the same room with them? Why were you chilling with them? You know, those are the type you got to look out for. Always, always, always. If they're gonna tell you what someone's saying, say it to their face. Okay, but why are they saying it to you? And what did you say in response? So you might find yourself contemplating where someone's loyalty truly lies. And if it's time to say, you know what, maybe this is where we part ways. All right. But Libra and seventh house, that's what I got for you. That's your read. All right. All right. Next up, Scorpio and eighth house placements. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. All right, what do we have going on for Scorpio and eighth house placements? Remember, if you want to book a mini read, the link is pinned in the chat, jennifermorningstar.me. I will be doing the minis once I am finished with the all signs. All right, let's see. What do we have going on for Scorpio and eighth house? What does Scorpio and eighth house not see coming? Four of Cups, Magician, the Hermit. What's that? I simply want to be alone. Um, some of you could just find yourself, well, the first thing that I got where some of you could just find yourself feeling like things just are coming a little bit more easier. This is like things kind of coming easy. Um, this is like feeling like everything's on track, right? Four of Cups, bookending the Hermit with that Magician card, then center. This is like feeling like, you're on the right path, that it's kind of easy breezy. See this four of cups, this is someone who has not a bother in the world. She's literally just chilling there like a villain, right? With that Magician dead in center, this is just feeling like things are just a lot going a lot. Why did I hear what's good in the hood? Maybe someone's from the hood. But it's like things getting a lot better, a lot easier, right? um Able to make things happen almost effortlessly. Some of you, it just feels like things coming together effortlessly. Now, for others of you, some of you could find yourself where you are embracing this energy of, I simply want to be alone, where it's just like you're not wanting to be bothered. Some of you could find yourself going into a bit of hermit mode, just like kind of, I'm hearing, what's that? Monica. Just one of them, don't take it personal. Some of you could find yourself feeling a need to withdraw, just really having no interest to socialize with anyone and just more so focused on what it is you're trying to create for yourself, your own personal manifestations, right? You could just find yourself where, one minute you're all sociable, but after that, it's just like, you know what, all of a sudden you just go kind of silent. I don't want to say go ghost, because it doesn't feel like you're purposely ghosting anyone. It just feels like you are going to find yourself, just withdrawing, really focusing on yourself and just not interested in dealing with anyone and just focusing on your own shit. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Nine of Cups, King of Cups, which is your, oh, nice, full card. Knight of Wands under the deck. King of Cups is literally your card, male or female, doesn't matter. But it's the card of Scorpio. All kings are fixed energy. Again, for some of you, you're going to feel like you're going to find yourself, you are going to find yourself feeling like life is good. Like things are just, they just seem easy breezy and effortless, where it's almost like feeling like you have not a care in the world. I heard more money, more problems. Some of you, maybe your money. You know what else I got drawn to too? Some of you, again, embracing this energy of just not wanting to bother with anyone, just really kind of just kind of retreating and just focusing on yourself, your own shit, and nothing for nothing, that is going to make life feel like such a breeze, right? That is going to be, it's almost like you pulling your energy back and just focusing on yourself. It's almost like an energetic reset for you, but it's like you come to realize that's just the thing that you need to do to basically it makes life just a lot easier in general is what this feels like, where it's like, maybe you don't realize you're absorbing other people's energy and they're fucking, some people are energetic leeches, or energetic vampires, right? If you absorb the energy in the room, right? Some people, they carry some heavy ass energy. You need to retreat, take time for yourself. Some of you, there could be a move. Some of you could be deciding to literally move. Some of you, there's a move in your future, and when you move, when you make that move, that's when it feels like all of a sudden there's a energetic shift. Some of you, you could be making a move that is literally like day and night compared to where you live, where you could literally be relocating states. Because I'm drawn to astrocartography. You could find yourself moving from one place to another. That you're sitting on a specific line in your chart for your astrocartography. That you know what it's given, where it's like they say two of the best places, well, three technically, if you want to go with the sun as well. Like a couple of the best places to live or your Jupiter line or your Venus at midheaven, right? Your sun line is a good one too. You'll find yourself happy wherever you are, where your sun line is. But it feels like you could be making an actual move. That's obviously not going to be everyone, but for someone, there could be a move. And this move is going to be just the thing you need to, it's like clear the energy for yourself, but it's almost like this move also just seems to make things a lot easier. Like sometimes we don't realize, some places, and we don't realize it, it's because it's like there are some places you just don't want to live, at least not long term, right? Like you don't want to sitting, you don't want to settle up in like if you live on your Uranus line, that's not, you only like maybe 3 years tops. That's not a place that you're going to settle down in. Um, Pluto, you don't really want to settle in on your Pluto line either, right? Um, so some of you, you could just be moving a place that's more aligned for a better experience, even if you don't realize it, even if you're not really into that. Some of you could be advised to look into your astrocartography. You can literally find your chart free online. Look into all that. All right. What else we got? Justice, the Empress, Seven of Cups. I got the song, boy, you never have another as good as this, so you better represent, cause my love is the bomb, baby, bomb. Now, I'm not getting that in like I'm not getting like a romantic vibe off of that. What I'm getting is someone who knows that they're the shit. Some of you are going to be really feeling yourself. I'm literally making that song. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Some of you are going to really be feeling yourself, where it's like, you know that you're the shit. Another card of yours, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is Scorpio and Venus. Some of you could have Scorpio and Venus. But this is someone who knows they're the shit. So a lot of you realizing who the fuck you are, realizing you're that bitch, knowing you're the shit, and acting like it. That's what that feels like. Justice card to the Empress, to some of you could have Libra in your chart, to the Seven of Cups. But this is someone who knows that they are that bitch. Maybe you were falling short. Maybe you were sleeping on yourself. In which case, your ass is waking up. You're waking up to realize just who the fuck you are. And who are you at the heart of that? You, Scorpio, are that bitch. I heard, damn right I am. Damn right you are, bitch. All right, let's say Six of Wands. Ooh. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Strength. Ooh. I feel like a lot of you, you're just more so focusing on pouring into yourself. Maybe life has disappointed you too many times. Things didn't turn out to be what you wanted them to be. And now this is like it's personal. Now it's personal. Now it's time to focus on me, pour into me, right? Um, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune to the Strength card. Some of you, you could have a bit of a glow up. Some of you, you could have some form of raise or promotion. I don't know why I heard fame or recognition. Some of you could have fame or recognition. Well, I'm also drawn to, especially Scorpio risers. I'm drawn to the Leo midheaven. So your midheaven is in the 10th house, the house of career. Some of you really standing out, really taking a leadership role. The strength card can also denote to stepping up, someone who is stepping up, stepping out. Oh yeah, I just realized, duh, Leo, and I just said fucking Leo midheaven, so there you go. Did look. But yeah, I'm hearing that song. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Some of you might even meet someone who matches your energy. I feel like you're going to have this shift where it's all about you focusing on you, what you want, and kind of withdrawing from other people, right? And just prioritizing yourself, your needs, your wants, your manifestations, right? Just putting yourself on the pedestal, realizing who the fuck you are, that you are, in fact, that bitch, right? And down the line, you could even find yourself aligning with someone else who matches your energy, right? So it's like your energy is elevating, you're ascending, your energy is like going up, right? And you're going to end up meeting someone. This could be anyone to you. This could be making a new friend, maybe you meet a colleague, or maybe you meet a love interest. It's different for everyone, right? Who's going to match your energy in more ways than one is what I feel called to say. So I'm going to leave that there. Scorpio and 8th house. That's what I got for you. That's your read. All right. All right, next up, a fucus and 8th house placements. What do we have going on for a fucus and 8th house placements? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. All right, what does a fucus and 8th house not see coming? Let's see. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 7 of Cups. Some of you could be looking into real estate, looking into homes or new places to live. This 8 of Pentacles has a house. Some of you, there could be issues with a home, or maybe, some of you could feel like maybe things are tight. It's difficult to afford. Some of you could be downgrading a home. Some of you could be selling a home. Feel like you're looking into your options, seeing what your options are. But it feels like it's pertaining to home. For some of you, finance. Like if you're looking for a new place, you could be, I just heard Airbnb. Maybe someone's looking for an Airbnb. But you could be looking for like a new apartment, going through realtors, or, maybe looking to buy a home or sell a home. That's what this feels like. Now, if anyone's putting a house on the market, it could take a while until it sells. Could even take, several months. Could even be like, say, if you were to put a house on the market for the between now and the end of the year, whenever you find this that's for you, it might not sell until like July of the following year, because I'm drawn to July with that 7 of Cups. So it could take a while. Like if someone's putting a house on the market, or even if you're on the market looking for a house, it could take several months to find that one, you know? Absolutely, Juliet. Hey, Annette, baby. Oh yeah, Annette, that was the Shar, baby. And thank you again, Shar, for that. All right, 9 of Cups, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Look at this. Ace of Swords even leads to a house. Some of you, if you're in the market, some of you could find yourself relocating within the next several months, right? Maybe you're on the market for a new home, whether you are renting or looking to buy, right? Some of you could be selling one house and moving to, like, this is like Like, say if you have one house in a place that, because that the Ace of Pentacles that we saw before, it's like more of sunny and clear skies, right? And then you see there's like a rurally type of place for this Ace of Swords, right? Where some you could be leaving one type of area, going to someplace completely different, where it's like day and night, right? It feels like whatever you're looking for, you're gonna find that which it is that you want. Um, if you're waiting to sell, if you're trying to sell, it might take a while. It could be something pertaining to negotiations and stuff like that, back and forth. But it feels like eventually you'll find that one where it sticks, it lands, and the transaction goes through. Even see this Queen of Swords, they're both there at the table, right? So this is like discussions, signing over leases or whatever contracts you got to do. All right, what else we got? Because not everyone's dealing with that. Hey, Jenna, how are you, baby? Good morning, love. Five of Pentacles. There could be something about a crack in a foundation of a home or a basement. I'm drawn to the crack, a crack in the foundation. Now, for some of you, okay, if there's something pertaining to like home repair, like I don't know if it's like a cracked foundation or maybe it's just like a crack in the wall or a crack in the ceiling or crack in the sidewalk, right? Um, it feels like it might there might be some form of unexpected expense pertaining to some form of crack. And it feels like it could be a crack to like whether it's a foundation, a wall, a roof, or something. Maybe it's a windshield, right? It might set you back a bit, but everything good is new. So being able to get it fixed, right? Or perhaps it's a renovation, right? You might have an unexpected expense, which will set you back a bit, but the good news is it'll be good as new once it's actually handled, right? Now, if there is some form of crack in the foundation of some form of friendship, that could be coming to light, right? Could be something coming to light where you come to realize someone isn't your friend, or maybe your friend circle, they're not really your friends. That's what that's giving. You're coming to see something or someone, or for some of you, a group of people differently. It's like where you thought that, everything was good. That sun is literally highlighting the cracks in a foundation pertaining to a connection or connections. It's coming to see who's real, who's not, right? Um, you're gonna see something. You're gonna see some true colors come to light. You're gonna see that, someone or some people just aren't who you thought that they were, or the foundation that you thought that you had with someone, or, these group of people. It was never really that. And that's what that feels like. But at least you know. And that way you can stop watering weeds, right? All right, what else we got? Absolutely, Juliet. Absolutely. As you said, as I looked up and said that, um, I got drawn to the Fool card. She's outside the house, but she's looking up. And you see, what do you have up there? The ceiling's the roof. So could be. Okay. So for some of you, you're dropping dead weight. It look, it's gonna suck at first, right? When you come to see that, when you think that you have a certain foundation with someone or, people in general, right? And then you come to realize that things are, it wasn't what it seemed, right? Or maybe it was just, one-sided, right? At the same token, it sucks, but at least you know where you stand and how to move accordingly there forward, right? Um, it's like you come to realize how better off you are without this person or these people, right? It's like dropping dead weight that you didn't even know that you were carrying. Some of you can meet someone. Ooh, oh, some of you can meet someone. All right. I don't know who's who, but there's a whole other story. For some of you, you could meet someone, could be a romantic interest. And how you'll know who this is someone who just got out of something else. Or you could be someone getting out of something, and it's like when you're not even looking for it, it's the furthest thing from your mind, and you just get out of this one thing, boom, you meet someone, you meet someone else. That's what this feels like. So some of you can meet someone, it feels like a romantic interest, whether this is right after you get out of something or they get out of something, but it feels like something that could be good. This feels like whoever it is, whether you're the one who just got out of something or they are, there's a sense of someone who is not attached to, they don't want their ex back. This is someone who's like absolutely not attached to anything, just like kind of they don't have any baggage. They're just all about moving on, moving forward in their life. I'm telling you, it feels like carefree when you're not looking for something. That's when you find it. And how you'll know who it is, it's either someone you meet that comes into your life after you just got out of something or they just got out of something. But neither one are looking for anything. It doesn't feel like something that starts off with the intention of romance either. This could even be, you meet someone, you make a new friend, right? And you're not even thinking of it in a romantic sense. It's just a general interest getting to know someone, right? Making a new friend. In which case that could be something that evolves down the line as well. But if you kiss an eighth house, that is what I got for you. That is your read. All right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. Next up, Sagittarius and ninth house placements. What do we have going on for Sagittarius and ninth house? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. All right, what do we have going on for Sagittarius and ninth house? Oh, absolutely. That's why when someone shows you who they are, believe them, but allow them to show you who they are, right? So many people are swift to sign people up and put them on these pedestals that they never even earned, that they just had no place of being on, right? Okay, some of you be careful, there could be some form of injury. You could sprain your ankle or something like that. I'm getting where it's like a crack or a fracture or hairline, like a crack, but I'm getting like an injury. Careful of falling down and I don't know if like someone trips over, maybe like the sidewalk is like kind of lot. You know how sometimes some places the sidewalks are like woof, especially if like, a part of it's like lifted up by a tree root, right? And maybe someone's not paying attention. Someone could fuck up their leg or their ankle. Now, for others of you, there could be going through a form of breakup. Hmm. Hold on. Now, someone could also be missing someone. Hold on. All right. I'm really drawn to like the ankle though. Do you see her sitting there Indian style? I'm drawn to the ankle and a crack. Someone be careful. There could be like a break or a crack or a fracture, even if it's like hairline, something when it comes to like the ankle or the leg or bone. Feels like if that's the case, there will be a form of recovery, but just need to take it easy. All right. I just got another channel message. I keep hearing that song, Take It Easy. So if anyone does have any form of injury, it could be meant for you to take it easy. Hold on. Okay, usually when I get in fits like that, it's I have to fine tune a message. If anyone already has some form of injury, whether it's to the leg, the ankle, or foot, there is a need to make sure you take the downtime to recover. It's like if you don't have to be on it, don't do it. If you can have someone else there to help, have someone else help. Oh, okay. Whether it's some form of injury or not, don't be afraid to ask for help. That's what I just got drawn to. I think that's it. I think that's the message I want to come out. For some of you, you can find yourself, maybe you find yourself down and out, whether you have an injury or not. Maybe you just find yourself feeling like you're down and out. Don't be afraid to ask for help, is what I feel called to say. You could find yourself feeling like you're down and out on your luck or you're going through something. But here's the thing, you don't have to go through it alone. That's what this feels like. See, because you see now it cleared up. It was trying to, I'm telling you, I've come to learn. And if you watch enough of these reads, sometimes it's literally like I'm trying to fine tune. It reminds me of like an old AM FM radio and you turn the dial in the car, right? It's like trying to fine tune the message that really wants to come out. It's like, this one, no, wait, oh, there it is. You don't have to go through something alone. I'm literally hearing Michael Jackson, you are not alone. So some you could find yourself feeling a bit down and out or going through something. Here's the thing though, you don't have to go through it alone. Don't be afraid to ask for help or don't be afraid to open up to someone, is what I feel called to say. All right, let's see. Oh my Lord. Hey Rhino, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, are you Annette? How are you, baby? All right, let's see. Hey Bonnets, how are you, sweetheart? Oh, really? Four of Pentacles to the World card to the Fool card. Again, someone be careful because literally someone could basically hurt themselves walking out the door, right? Tripping over their own 2 feet. Be careful of an injury while out, while going to leave the house or something like that. And don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Whether you need help because um, you are physically hurt, or oh my God, I know. Or if you are just struggling, this could even be, and I feel trying to say this could even be if you feel like you're struggling with your mental health. Maybe you just need someone to talk to, right? If you feel like you are going through something, it just feels like you don't have to go through it alone. It's emphasized on that. If you have a tendency to just try to deal with things on your own, right? Regardless of whatever they are. This could even look, we're human, right? Humans need to connect. And I'm literally hearing, I know we'll get there, the human connection, the dreamers love us. What's that, Kermit the Frog? Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help, is what I feel called to say. This could even be family. Maybe you find yourself feeling like you're down and out on your luck and you're alone. Bitch. Ten of Pentacles can denote the family. And then you see the Hermit isolating. Is five you don't have to do it alone. Five of Swords to the Hermit, bitch. And I'm hearing it again, you are not alone. Michael Jackson. You don't have to go through something alone. And you see this Four of Pentacles? It's literally the hand reaching out. Don't be afraid to reach out for help if you need it, regardless of whatever that pertains to. Even if you just need someone to talk to, a listening ear. I don't know why I feel called to say this. Even if you feel like it's family, where it's like maybe you feel like you've been isolated from family, Hermit to the Ten of Pentacles, and it's been a long time. Maybe for some of you, because now I'm hearing Stain, it's been a while. Maybe for some of you, you feel like it's been a while. It's been a long while since you spoke to family and you're contemplating reaching out. Don't be afraid to reach out, is what I feel called to say. Just do it. Don't overthink it. Literally, the Fool card, bookending the Four of Pentacles to the World card. Literally reach out. All right, let's see. Now, for some of you, you could have a family member who you haven't spoken to in God knows how long, who's going through something. And you could be having someone who you haven't spoken to in forever, reaching out to you, whether that be friend or family. I meant to say family or not, but for some of you, could even be a friend who you haven't spoken to in eons. Now, for some of you, be careful. If you know someone who only knows you when they need you, be careful of that. That could be a thing too that comes through. Hey, sweet leaves. What else we got? Nine of Pentacles to the King of Cups to the Two of Cups. Ooh. If you're single, you might not be for long. Now, here's the thing. Catch 22. If you're not single, you might be. To the Lovers, to the Death card. Okay, so if you're involved, y'all could be breaking up. If you're not involved, you could be meeting someone. A Two of Cups. That's what this feels like. Now, for some of you, if you're in a relationship, you could feel tested where there's someone else, or you could find yourself feeling tested because there's maybe someone has their eye on you and they know that you're taken. In which case, you might have to make it clear. Look, I'm not single, bitch. Sorry, I'm taken. All right. Anything else? Death card to the Hierophant to the Judgment. Okay. I literally heard Chapel of Love. Okay. Again, if you're single, you could be meeting someone. Not only could you be meeting someone, this could be someone who you could end up married to down the line. If so, should you choose to actually give it a shot. And I say married down the line because the Hierophant to the Judgment, some of you, maybe you were married or in a commitment, a serious commitment, whether you're married or not, before, right? And maybe you're just like, you know what? No, I'm not looking to do that unless someone could come along and change that. In which case, you're going to have to decide, do I really want to walk down this corridor? Do I want to walk down this path of opening up my life where I walk down a road with someone else beside me? Right? Now, here's another thing, too. If you're involved and maybe you told yourself, you never wanted anything too serious or you never wanted to get married, you could be rethinking things. And if you're in a commitment, look, I'm drawn to it. If you're in a commitment, you could be contemplating, do you want to keep doing this or do you feel like it's time to call it quits? Wait with a decision. So I don't know. Sag and ninth house is what I got for you. That's your read. Oh, you're coming out this way, Annette? Oh, yeah. All right. Hold on. All right. Next up, Capricorn and 10th house placements. What do we have going on for Capricorn and 10th house? Don't forget to smash that like button. Oh, yeah? I hope you enjoy it. I feel like you will. All right. What do we have going on for Capricorn and 10th house? I've got Marilyn Monroe, and so I'm through with love. Some of you could be saying, you know what? You're done with love. You're done with the idea of it. Some of you, there could be something that just doesn't see. This is like maybe you think something is going to happen. This could even be you could find yourself feeling like maybe there's something that ooh. For some of you, it could be something in the workplace. This is like thinking that there's something there between you and someone. This is like misreading the room, though. You look at this emperor. This emperor is not looking too confident or happy. It's almost like, oh. Some of you could be a situation of misreading the room. You know, you can read the room with someone, or someone can misread the room with you, where someone thinks that, maybe there's something there. There's something there. Are they interested? Or, I think there's something there. I do. I feel like this is someone whom you're around. This is like thinking that there's something there, only womp womp, it's not. Some of you, you could find yourself facing a situation where you think that something's there, only to have it feel like the rug is pulled out from underneath and realize, womp womp, well, that was a miss. Well, glad to have you here, baby. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool card, the World card. I'm telling you, it's like thinking that something's going to take off. It's like thinking that there's something there. This could even be where it's like, for a while you feel like you're catching a vibe or something, right? Oh yeah, maybe it's just like kind of unspoken, like, and then you come to find out, womp womp, it's not what you thought it was. So there could be a situation where you and someone are just more so kind of dancing around each other, right? You could have it in your mind where, you kind of telling yourself, like, I think I'm catching a vibe. Like maybe there's something here. But something could happen that just seems to pull the rug out from underneath, in which case it's like, maybe some of you come to find out this is someone who maybe yeah, you could even come to see. This is like, you come to find out that they already got someone, they already got a boo, or maybe they're into the opposite of what you are, right? Like if you're straight, maybe they're gay, or if you're gay, maybe they're straight. That's kind of what it's giving. Like coming to see, like you see something, or something comes to light where it's like, yeah, no, that's not it. That's kind of what that feels like. It literally ends before it even begins. It's like you're getting ready, for the plane to take off, and then you realize it was never even on the runway. It wasn't even scheduled to take off. It wasn't even fueled. That's what that gives. All right, let's see. What else we got? Oh, side note, for some of you, there could be taking a trip or a business trip. Could be a business trip or just taking a. Some of you, if you feel like you're overworked, overtired, it's like some of you find yourself feeling worn out and needing to take a break. Some of you could end up taking out much, like say if you're someone, you're a bitch, you never cash in on your vacay days, right? This is you cashing in because it's like you're going to find yourself really feeling like you just need to take a break, right? That's what that feels like. So some of you, you're going to take a much needed vacation, even if it's a staycation. Even if it's a staycation, but it's like taking a much needed break, cashing in on sick days you never called in on, or vacay days. But this is like taking a much needed break because it's just like someone who is feeling to just kind of run through it and needing some time, some downtime. If anyone has there could be, I don't know if someone has to travel for work, but there could be some form of travel plans that get delayed or canceled, whether it's a business trip or just personal leisure. It feels like a trip being delayed or canceled. All right, let's see. Temperance, Ace of Swords. I'm telling for some of you, there's some form of holdup. For some of you, there could be some form of holdup pertaining to travel. And it's all about going to location. Look, you see up here this Ace of Cups. There could be some form of disappointment where it's coming to go. All right. It's like going to a location, right? And then we have literally this Ace of Swords. There's a house there again. Maybe someone is literally leaving one place to a to another place where there's a different climate, right? Maybe there's maybe you're in one place, right? And the weather is one way where you're at, and you're moving to this other place, and it's really long distance with that world card there, right? And it's a whole different climate, right? Maybe there's like a storm or something. Like think about it. Some places they get tornadoes, right? Some places they get monsoons, or hurricanes and shit, right? It's different for different parts of the world, but it's almost like maybe it could be an act of nature where there's something that could cause a delay or a cancellation of a form of trip, whether this is for a vacation or for a form of relocation. Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. If there's some form of holdup, everything will be fine. It's almost like sometimes we don't realize it, even if it's not like an actual holdup for like trip or travel, right? Even if it's just the timing of something is held up, maybe there's something that we wanted to do or we planned on doing, right? And then life could toss you a circumstance where you have to put it on the back burner, or that will have to wait, right? Because something else is up on the forefront, or it's just absolutely out of your hands. There's nothing you can do about it, right? And then, you can feel a type of way, right? Because of the holdup. Five of Swords to the Hangman, though. At the same token, you don't realize sometimes even when you think that the odds are against you or things aren't working in your favor, they actually are. Because sometimes if you were able to do the thing when you wanted to, you wouldn't get the result of the desired outcome that you were hoping for. Versus the Wheel of Fortune to the Temperance, Seven of Cups, Ace of Swords, it feels like there could be a sense of divine timing at play and serendipity. It's almost like the universe is trying to help you to make something happen or to do something, right? There's something that you want to do, there's a holdup, but the holdup is for your benefit. So you might not see it in the scheme of it, but what you will come to realize, whatever holdup it is pertaining to whatever the situation, right? Whatever situation it pertains to, it's for a reason for your benefit. So you won't see it. You won't see it in the midst. Think about it. Like, I'm not saying you're going to deal with the storm, but think about how they say, you never see the positive when you're in the thick of it, right? I'm not saying you're going to be dealing with some shit like that, but I'm saying, sometimes we don't realize, and Hangman is perception to the Five of Swords. All things are perception, and perception is key, because sometimes we don't realize, even though we can't see the good in the fact that, okay, well, we got to wait, we got to hold off, we can't do this now, or now's not the right time. It might not be on your time, but it's always in the perfect time, divine time. And everything is playing out as it's supposed to, when it's supposed to, for your benefit. So it might not be when you want it, but it'll be when it's ready or when it's time. But Capricorn and 10th house, I almost want to say third house. Some of you could have Capricorn in the third house or Gemini in the 10th. With that said, that's what I got for you. That's your read. Hey, Cal. Hey, Christina. How are you all? All right. Next up, Aquarius and 11th house. What do we have going on for my aqua babies and 11th house? And don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. All right, what do we have going on for my aqua babies and 11th house? Ooh, the Hierophant jumped out sideways. Some of you could find yourself between jobs. Some of you could feeling a bit, hopefully you're not actually displaced. Some of you could also find yourself at this weird place where you are questioning your own personal beliefs and or convictions. That's just a side note. It's obviously not everyone. All right, let's see. Seven of Wands, Chariot, King of Cups, the Devil, so the World card, the Temperance. Um, some of you could be issues with the travel, transportation. Seven of Wands, Chariot dead in center, King of Cups, book ending the Seven of Wands. Some of you, there could be issues pertaining to getting around, right? Um, this is like some form of issue or obstacle when it comes to travel or movement. And there, like some of you could be car issues. The car has to go into the shop and now you have no vehicle, right? Or you're stuck. This King of Cups, it's making me feel like being stranded in the house, stuck in the house, right? He's literally at the kitchen sink. Um, like, you know what it gives? Obviously, you're not going to get snowed in, but it's like, think about like if you're snowed in, right? You can't go nowhere because you're fucking snowed in. You ever been in a place where you either get snowed in or there's just like, whiteout conditions, you can't get on the road? It's giving that. So there could be something that restricts you from being able to go anywhere. So whatever that is for you, maybe this is, with that foot and ankle there for the Chariot, maybe you get issues with your foot or ankle, right? And then you can't leave the house, right? Even with the Seven of Wands, I'm seeing like a crutch or something. Um, but there could be some form of issues pertaining to getting around and or with transportation. And if you have a car, there could be issues with the vehicle where it could have to go into the shop. In which case you have to yabba dabba do it, bitch. King of Wands, Death card, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. First thing I got, King of Wands. Some of you, to the Death card, some of you could be feeling yourself, feeling a boost of confidence. Some of you could be switching up your looks. Some of you could also be ready to switch up the scene. Some of you could find yourself where, if you have a tendency to sleep on yourself or put your needs or emotional needs or not pour into yours, if you have a tendency to not pour into yourself and to pour into everyone else, bitch, that's coming to a change. Some of you are going to find yourself where you're going to, if you have a tendency to pour everything into everyone else and not even take so much as a sip for yourself, that's coming to an end. That's coming to a change. You are going to learn to pour into yourself because you cannot pour from an empty cup. And I feel like I'm talking to a motherfucker who pours from an empty cup. They pour till there's nothing left to give. And I feel like you're going to find yourself learning how to nurture yourself, pour into yourself instead of everyone else. Okay. Could even be. You could have a situation where you're down and out. You're dealing with some form of difficulty or issue, whether it's an issue with getting around somewhere because you have a transportation issue, a car issue, whatever, or you have an injury and you can't get nowhere, you can't go nowhere, right? And you're the type of person, you always jump when someone needs you, right? But then when you're down and out or you're having any form of difficulty, no one's there for you, right? In which case you pour and pour to everyone else, but the one time you actually need someone there for you, no one's there. That could be a thing that pushes you. Like the thing that it makes me think of, years ago, my son was hit by a car. And when he was hit by that car, it was a big awakening for me in a sense, because I ended up cutting off pretty much everyone after that. People who were, I considered family that I chose. But when shit gets real and shit happens, you see who's really there, who really cares, and who's only there for themselves. And that was a big awakening. No one could even call to see how he was doing, but they could call to try to call me with their bullshit, right? And that's what it's making me think of. So you could come to find out, for whatever reason, whatever you might be going through, that, shit gets real, life gets real, and then who's there when life gets real for you? In which case, that could be the thing for you to say, you know what? I am done watering dead plants and pouring into yourself. So let's see what else we got for you. Oh, thank you. That was over 10 years ago. He's good though. He's good now. He's got a new job. He's so happy. He's been working on this car. He's getting his license. He's been working on it. He putting his car together himself, building it up. I'm so proud of him, you know. All right, let's see. Hey, Sylvia, baby. Hey, Cassandra. How are you, sweetheart? All right, let's see what else we got. Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll take it. Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. King of Swords, there you are. See, look, 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 look. All right, these two wanted to jump out along. So instead of 3, you get 4 for this set. But King of Swords doubles down on you. This is you. King of Swords is your energy. All the kings are fixed energy. King of Swords is your thing. Male or female doesn't matter. But the Knight of Pentacles to the Hierophant also denotes to a lesson. This is a long overdue lesson. Eight of Cups to the Eight of Wands. I feel like if you're the first person to run when someone like very selfless, right? You'll run when and you don't think anything of it, right? You have no problem pouring and pouring and pouring. But then, maybe you pour to the point where you're a desert. You're literally a desert. You see the desert? The dirt's so dry, it doesn't even absorb the spill. I feel like life could toss you a circumstance that is meant to light the match under your ass. So this way you finally stop watering dead plants and you pour into yourself. Because this is giving the energy of someone who pours from an empty cup. They pour till there's nothing left for themselves. It's someone who gives at their own form of detriment. Oh, and look at this King of Swords. He's got the 2 swords there. That's the cutoff, right? That's the cutoff. I feel like life is going to toss you circumstance for you to basically trim the hedges and cut the weeds. All right, what else we got? Hold on. What's that, Christina? What was the comment, babes? Is it a comment in the chat? Because I don't see any other comment. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait, I see it. Hold on. I got to looking at my. Oh, okay. Oh, Fool card, star card, Justice. Okay. The Fool card to the star card. There you are at the heart of this. This is all about you. This is all about you and you learning a lesson, right? School of life, the Hierophant, to the Justice card, to the Fool card. I feel like you're closing out a karmic cycle. I feel like maybe you are someone, you jump oceans for people who wouldn't jump puddles, right? You go above and beyond. Maybe you do too much for people who do too little or nothing at all, right? And I'm not saying, you're only supposed to look at connections as transactions. What I'm saying is the connections that we have, the energy should be fair, it should be reciprocal, right? I pour into you, you pour into me, we water each other, and that's how we grow. That's how we flourish, right? Like I'm drawn to like two of cups and two of pentacles, right? It takes two people, six of pentacles, two people equally giving to the situation, right? I water you, you water me, and with that we flourish, right? Maybe you have a tendency for all one-sidedness. But this is for you to learn to close out a cycle, right? And go about things day and night. And I'm drawn to the day and night, especially because bookending you, your card, the star card, right? We have the Fool card and the Justice card. Now, Justice is it's the card of Libra. It's also a karmic card, the scales being balanced. But here's the other thing too. Aries, the Fool card is Aries, and Aries is literally the opposite of Libra. So this is something that's meant to restore balance to you for you in your life, and also denote a sense of a day and night doing things completely opposite to how you've gone about them before. So Aquarius and 11th house, I'm gonna leave that there. That's what I got for you. That's your read. All right. Oof, hold on. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. Holy shit. My leg's falling asleep sitting here in this chair. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The 21st. Yeah, my yeah, 21st, that would have you be a Gemini. My brother was he was born on the 21st too. He was a Gemini. It's also the first day of summer, right? Or is it the 20th, the first day of summer? Mm. But yeah, 21st would definitely make you a Gemini. And I know that because my brother was a Gemini. He was born on the 21st. All right. All right. Next up. Honestly, Christina, just listen to whatever you feel called to. You could even do it this way where it's like whatever you find that you resonate with most, right? Because hold on, Pisces. Because the way that I do it, these tarot readings, they're free general collective. So honestly, regardless of what your sign is, you can find resonance in any and every sign. Because at the end of the day, we all have all 12 houses in our chart, which means we have all the signs within us, within our chart. You could feel drawn to, you could look at your chart and you see that you have nothing in air in the house that nothing in the sign of Aries, but that just means that there's no planet sitting in that house. There's nothing that you need to work on. There's nothing that you have to deal with. That just means that that house is like it's cleaned out, but you still have that sign in your chart. So that's why it's like with mine, I also add the house numbers. So this way, you just watch whatever you feel called to and you don't second guess it. And here's the other thing too. There are people who don't know their chart information. All they know is, their birthday, but they don't know the time and the day, right? They don't know all that intricate details, especially if like they were adopted, right? So then you can go by the houses. If you feel drawn to a specific house, everyone has a first house. Every house represents specific things for us. Now, if you know what's in your chart and maybe you have significant placements in specific houses, let alone specific signs, you could watch that sign or the house that has heavy placements. You could find resonance in there. It's always what you feel called to. There is no right or wrong way to watch it. So if you're feeling instinctually drawn to something, regardless of house, regardless of sign, just trust your instincts. Your instincts will never lead you astray. All right, baby. Hey, Orlist, how are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I run my channel the way that I do, and I always add the house numbers. People they still get confused sometimes, especially the people who are new to the channel. But I find that in the long haul, that helps people to better trust themselves because there's so many people that they'll listen to other signs and they'll be like, "Yeah, but that's not my sign, but I feel like I could resonate with that," or I feel like, that's then take it because it's a free general read. You can honestly find anything in any and all messages because we all have all the houses and signs within us. It's just don't second guess your intuition. If you feel guided to it, then listen to it. Could be something there. But I hope that helped, baby. All right. Now, last and most certainly not least, Pisces and 12th house placements. What do we have going on for my fishy babies? Last call. If you're going to book a read, make sure to get it in now. I'm going to go to the reads once I am done with this, with Pisces and 12th house. All right. What do we have going on for Pisces and 12th house? What do we have going on for Pisces and 12th house? What does Pisces and 12th house not see? Talking about not seeing, right? All right. What do we have going on? The Sun card. Oh, let there be light. 10 of Cups. Bitch. Ah. So I'm easy, easy like Sunday morning. Yeah, you're gonna feel like you the shit. King of Wands. We were just talking about House of the Unseen, right? Let there be light. The light is finally here. You've made it to the end of the tunnel. That's what this is given. I'm here, work so hard every night and day, and now we get the payback. Trying so hard, saving up the paper. Now we get to lay back. The Sun card, the first card that came out, the Sun, absolutely best card of the deck. Topped off with the 10 of Cups. What? What? The 10 of Cups, bitch, with that 4 of Swords. This is finally. It's like hallelujah. I have seen the light. Hallelujah. I have seen the light. We are here. We have made it to the Holy Lands. That's what that's given. That's what that is given. That is, we have made it. We have made it. We have made it. And then you have two people here sitting in the ring there. It's almost like a safety ring, right? This circle. Finally able to relax. You can finally breathe. This is finally in a good place. Finally just finding yourself so fucking happy because it feels like things are finally good. In fact, they're not only good, they're fucking great. They're not only great, they're fucking phenomenal. That's what this is given. So this is like you making it to the promised land. Thank you so much for that, Christina. Thank you, baby. Let me see. There we go. Thank you so much for that super chat. Talk about ending it on a fucking high note. This is a fucking great one. Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, your money looking real good. 6 of Wands. Wow. The Ace of Wands. What? 3 of Pentacles. Some of you, maybe you got a new job or something. Some of you could be a raise, could be a promotion. Some of you could be a new gig, right? Ace of Wands bookending the 9 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. This is you feeling fucking amazing. This is like feeling like you are just winning. This is literally feeling like you are winning in life. That's what this feels like. This is like winning. We're winning. The game of life. You played it and now you won it, bitch. That's what that's given. This is like someone who's literally winning in life. You are literally fucking winning. Money is good, looking good, feeling good. Life is just good. This is like someone who is genuinely happy. Things are genuinely good. I love this energy. This is fucking amazing. 9 of Swords underneath. Page of Swords. Don't do that. Don't do that now. Paranoia will destroy you, bitch. See, this is the thing. When you finally get to that fucking place, when you finally get to the place where things are fucking good, it's your mind that becomes your worst fucking enemy. Don't do it. Don't allow your mind to take you there. Because look, this is like making it to the Holy Land, making it, hallelujah, you made it, you've seen the light, life is finally good, right? I don't know why I want to say it like that, but I do. But here's the thing. Once things are finally good and you're in a good, it's almost like things are almost too good. This is like ridiculously fucking good. Like some like this has to be a fucking dream, or this there just has to be some catch. No, let go of that. Now what comes is the biggest battle, which is your mind. So, I'm gonna need you to take this win. Take this fucking win, bitch. Take this win and run with it. And here's the thing, when your mind tries to have you overthink it or negate it or try to take you down a path talking about, oh, yeah, but how long is this going to last? Or, what if something happened? What if this? Or what if it all goes back to shit? No, now you need to reprogram your mind because I feel like your biggest problem, your biggest obstacle is going to be your mind, taking you back to the possibility, to the fears. Fears will be your biggest obstacle next because I'm hearing that song from Nickelback, something's gotta go wrong because I'm feeling way too damn good. It's like expecting something to go wrong because it's almost like this is too good. There's no fucking possible way. No, bitch. Take the win. And when your mind goes there, take that thought, stop it dead in its track and cut it off at the source and reinforce it with positive affirmation. Like, no, that's no, 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 no. We are not allowing our mind to go there. Ace of Swords, you see this Ace of Swords is on the road. We are not allowing our mind to take us down that nasty little road where all the icky shit, all the horrible thoughts, where we're going to tell ourselves all these things. Literally, Nine of Swords to the Seven of Swords, we're telling ourselves these lies, right? Page of Swords. We're going to learn to get our mind in check and not allow it to take us to the worst possible case scenario. Instead, we are going to cut that shit nip in the ass, and we are going to take this win because, God damn it, we earned it. Take the fucking win. Take the win. Two of Pentacles. There's some really beautiful changes up ahead. Temperance. Positive change up ahead. Magician. Nine of Wands. Don't be the one thing to get in your way of your blessings. There are positive changes coming your way because it's your time. It is time. You've earned it. You deserve it. You've done everything you need to create this, whatever this is that's going to enter your life, whatever these things are, right? This is all because you did it. You did what you needed to get yourself to this point in your life, regardless of whatever it pertains to. You earned it. They're positive changes. So don't allow your 9-9, by the way. 999, because we have the Nine of Swords here. We have the Nine of Wands here and the Nine of Cups. So the King of Cups. I'm going to need you to take a seat, keep your mind in check. Do not allow, when your mind tries to take you to a place that, a paranoid place, the fear place, nip this shit in the ass, stop it. Learn to build a firewall for that shit. Literally, firewall. Look at that. See, look, I just came up with a new fucking meaning for the Nine of Wands. Literally a firewall. So mark that down, fucking tarot readers. Spread the word. The Nine of Wands, I clocked it here. You heard it here first. We are now making Nine of Wands a firewall. It's literally the wands, fire energy, and it is a wall. Nine of Wands is a firewall. Oh, look at that. I'm stupid. Anyway, you are going to build a firewall to prevent negative thoughts because this is your time and you earned it. And it's because you did everything you need to. You made this happen for you. The magician has everything that they need. This is because you did this. You created this. You deserve this. And it's what you did to bring it into fruition for you. So don't negate it and don't allow fear to take away from it. Pisces and 12th house, that's what I got for you. That's your read. All right, my loves. With that said, that is what I got for you. If you made it this far, thank you all so very much. I absolutely love and adore every single last one of you. With that said, I hope you all have a fantastical rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is where you are. I love you all. Be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Timestamps will be provided once I am done with the live. Right now, I'm going to go on to mini reads. And then after that, you know the drill. Give me about 15, 20 minutes, and then the timestamps will be pinned down below. So, hey, Shar, baby. Uh, IT and town. Shar, I just wanted to make sure I don't know if you answered. I don't know if I saw it. You still want whatever comes out, right? There's no specific question, just whatever comes out. All right, let's see. Shar, we're gonna start off with you, my love. All right, hold on. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. I don't know, like a blue skidoo we could do. Okay. All right, what do we have going on for Shar? Oh, all right, what do we have going on for Shar? I feel called to ask for what you don't see coming. What does Shar not see coming? Why do I feel like Christina, why do I feel like your friend would cry? I feel like your friend is the type when that good happens, she'll cry, like break down, tears of joy, but then the fear comes in. Tell her not to fear it, embrace it. I feel like you're gonna find yourself feeling like you're the shit. That's what this feels like. I feel like you're gonna find yourself really just putting yourself first, pouring into yourself. This is like if a part of you was low key wanting a relationship or wanting love in your life, I feel like I feel like that is like coming to an end. If a part of you was like wanting love or, wanting something in your life, I feel like things are switching up. You're just more so in pouring into you, focusing on you, putting your energy towards things for you. Hold on. I feel like you're going to be more so focused on your goals because what I'm drawn to is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Leo energy. Kings are fixed energy, and Leo energy is heavily emphasized. And your midheaven is in Leo because you're a Scorpio rising. So with your midheaven in Leo and the present astrology with Jupiter being in Leo, your 10th house is highlighted. So I feel like you more than anything you're going to find yourself where you're more so focused on your goals, your aspirations. You're in go getter time where it's like you don't have time to think about love. You don't have time to think about relationships. You don't have time to think about bullshit, even if it's not pertaining to love. But it's like you ain't got time to worry about nothing and nobody other than I'm trying to make this shit happen. That's what this feels like. It's like all go getter type energy. I'm telling you, when I get those coughs, it's like fine tuning a fucking message. Hold on. There could even be someone who you find quite attractive, right? Someone who perhaps it was a failure to launch or it just ended up being like a womp womp, didn't turn out to go didn't really end up going anywhere or turn out to be something that you wanted. There could even be this person coming around again and you just being in this energy where it's like you're not even interested anymore. It's like you have to catch me when I you have to catch me when I'm in the mood. You have to catch me when I care because if not, I'm not there. That's what that gives. You have to catch me when I care. Otherwise, I'm not there. That's what that feels like. So there could be a situation too where you just find yourself dealing with someone all of a sudden where it's like maybe they didn't shoot the shot when they didn't take the opportunity when they had it. And then it's like, well, you got to catch me when I care because now I'm not there. I'm focused. Like, that's not even a thought. Like, you had a chance Look, there was a time and day, and now it's like, yeah, no, sorry, I got other goals. I got things I got to do. I got places I got to see. You know, that's what that feels like. All right, Ace of Swords. Ooh, very blunt, very cutthroat. King of Cups. Your Scorpio energy is like bing, all peak high right now. Yeah, see, you're all go getter. Because look, now I just said, Scorpio rising in Leo midheaven, right? 10th house. King of Cups, Scorpio energy, you're dead set. The fact that you're pulling up the kings are fixed energy. That denotes that your laser vision, you are focused. You're focused on yourself and what it is that you're trying to do. And this is like, I ain't got time for none of this bullshit. Look, I got goals, bitch. I got goals. I got my eye on the prize, and you are not it. Like, no, 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 no. This is the prize that I'm going for. I feel like, yeah, see, look, look, look. I just realized 4 of Cups. You're not interested. You're going to find yourself very blunt, very laser vision, very focused, and not interested in anyone or anything that's going to deter you from where your focus is. This is like you being locked in. Temperance, 2 of Cups. I told you, bitch, I told you. Sun card. You got to catch me when I care. You got to catch me when I care. I told you. Look, you got someone who's going to try to rekindle something. They're going to try to stir up conversation. And you see this 2 of Cups? This is like you feel a connection with someone, but still, he's still sitting there kind of hesitant. It's like she's sitting there like, well, what the fuck, bitch? Are you going to do something? Are you going to say something, 8 of Wands? Like, because it looks like you want to say something to me. It looks like you want to say something, you want to do something, but I don't see you doing nothing. I don't hear you saying shit with that temperance, right? Maybe you gave someone enough time, but this is like someone wanting to dip their toe in the water and see if they can rekindle things. You know what it is? It's basically like when they see that your focus is completely elsewhere, like your energy is all on you, all of a sudden it's, see, that's the thing, when your energy is basically laser focused on you and your own shit, and you got goals, and you like all that other shit is not even a fucking thought in your head. That's when all of a sudden motherfuckers want to laser focus on you and come all in like curious cat, like, hey, how you doing? How's it been? A long time no talk. Hey, how's it going? I told you. This could even happen around the end of summer, around the end of August, even going into could be going into the fall, like the end of summer. Again, yeah, look, firewall. This is like, nope, nope. All right, let's see. You're welcome, Jenna. 8 of Pentacles could be someone from the job. Work, 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 work. You're focused on you. Look, you got shit you're working on. Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you got some shit up your sleeve that you're working on. Could even be some stuff that you're not really showing anyone, things that you're kind of keeping to yourself. You're not really telling anyone about. This is like when you got shit going on or you got plans, you don't tell anyone what you're planning because people can't ruin what they don't know, right? That's what this feels like. And at the same token, this is like, it's not for saying, it's not meaning that, that means you're like a total bitch or anything. Cause it's like, I still see you like, I don't feel like you're gonna be like an asshole or a dick about things. It's like you're still nice, you're still caring, but at the same token, it's just like, no, I'm just generally not interested, It's like I'm focused elsewhere. I'm trying to make shit happen. This is like there's stuff that you want to make happen for yourself. There's something you're trying to make happen that you're really focused on, right? And it's like, think about it, the Magician dead in the center, and that Queen of Cups is the feminine energy. So the feminine energy, they know what they want and they know what they have to do in order to pull it in for themselves, in order to manifest it, right? And I feel like you're just really focused on pouring your energy into a very specific thing because you have there's something very specific that you're trying to create for yourself right now. And therefore it's like, you know what? I'm not even telling bitches. I'm just keeping this to myself. I'm just staying focused, staying to myself, doing what I got to do. And I'm not allowing anyone to get me sidetracked, is what that's given. But you know what? That's the shit that's going to make shit happen for you too, especially now more than ever. For this next year, now more than ever is especially when you're meant to lock in like that. That's where that 10th house Leo midheaven is really shining right now. That's why, Scorpio risers with the Leo midheaven, they're one of the ones really kind of up there for, big change over the next year, because you're stepping into this authoritative energy for yourself, for your life, right? You know, people hear like the Leo midheaven, they're like, oh, that means I'm trying to aspire for fame and fortune. Shit, like, no, it just also means because Leo is like that authoritative figure, someone who is, they're not afraid to stand out and shine and be seen as an authoritative figure in their life. And by you being focused and locked in on, you know what, this is what we're trying to make happen. Not only trying, this is what we're going to make happen. Because with those two kings locked in, dead set, those are two motherfuckers who know what the fuck they want, and they're locked in to do everything that they need to make that shit happen, regardless. Anything else? Nine of Pentacles, Death card to the Ace of Wands. More money, more money. Ooh, shit. Okay. Come through, Scorpio. Nine of Pentacles, Death card, Ace of Wands. New me, bitch. This is you feeling good, feeling solid, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, money good. Money's definitely going to be good. So whatever you're doing, it's also denoting a sense of stability and security for you for the long haul, is what that feels like. But there's a lot of positive things. Things are getting good. I feel like the more you're locked into this energy, the more you're going to feel a sense of renewal within yourself. It's almost like you don't realize the more you're locked in and the more you actually take actions towards these things, or, what, maybe it's a project, right? But it's like the more you're locked in towards making something happen, and you actually are taking the steps needed to make shit happen, the more it ignites something within yourself. You are literally lighting that spark within yourself, bringing yourself back to life, right? I'm literally hearing Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. But it's like that fire within you is being rekindled, and you didn't even realize you were the one who held the match all along. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna leave that there. That's a nice note to hang that on. Char, my love, that's what I got for you. That's your read. Ooh. Mm. Exactly, exactly. All right, let's see. All right, next up, hold on. Go over here. All right. You're welcome, baby. And thank you again for everything, sweetheart. It is, right? It's a really good one. I love that. See, I love, love, love when reads like that come through. You can that empowered energy, man. eh, Let me tell you. Let me tell you. We are all for that shit. So that's why it's like, I like the bust balls. I know it annoys other readers who watch my channel, but it's like, it's true. I'd rather focus my energy on y'all, not focus on, not have you sitting here focusing on someone who you haven't spoken to in like 10, 15 years. Oh, yeah, they're going to come back. Oh, yeah, they want you. Who cares? Who cares? They're in the fucking rear view. Like, I love people who choose themselves. Because people who are sitting around listening to the same ass reads 10, 15, 20 years about the same person from 10, 15, 20 years, right? Those are pick me, choose me's. I'm not a pick me, choose me bitch. And I know everyone over here ain't no pick me, choose me's. They choose themselves. See, when you choose yourself, you ain't worrying about anyone picking you, choosing you, because you choose you. And let me tell you something, the energy you get off of that, it is unlike any other. That's why I always say the best relationship you will ever have is the relationship with yourself, and everything else is just a reflection. And when you choose you, oh my God, you open up worlds for yourself. Worlds. I love it. I love it. So, see, shit like that gets me all going. That's why I do this. I'm getting too loud. It is 11 o'clock at night. I'm getting too damn loud. Mm. Oh, really? All right, let's see. Okay, let's see. Myra, my love, you are up next. Okay. Good things coming between now and the end of the year. Okay. Let me see. All right. What are the good things coming up for Myra between now and the end of the year? What are the good things coming up for Myra between now and the end of the year? Sun card, Seven of Wands, Devil card. Hmm. With the Devil card, I heard, I want your sex. Don't. I want your. Could be a happy ending, if so should you choose. I feel like more than anything, though, all right, the Sun card, this feels like a sense of clarity, also feeling really happy. With the Seven of Wands, this is like things clearing up. I feel like if there were some bad habits or, it's overcoming some things as well, right? There's something about overcoming something that maybe, it's not, maybe you have a tendency, because I'm getting with that Devil card too. Could even be a situation where it's like, maybe normally you easily give into a certain type or a form of temptation. This is you overcoming that. This is like you not falling for temptation. Maybe this is because the Queen of Wands also denotes to, hold on, it's wanting me to fine tune. Hold on. The Queen of Wands also denotes to actual looks, right? So this could be, maybe you are trying to be strict, right? You want to see a certain form of result for yourself, right? Maybe there's a form of bad habits, unhealthy eating habits, or, just certain things that aren't good for you, right? Or, bad habits where it's like getting sluggish. This is like overcoming these things to get the desired result that you want. This is like sticking with something. Hold on. I feel like there's some form of desire that you want pertaining to your looks, your actual physical looks, right? And you could find yourself feeling tempted and tested, but this is overcoming any form of temptation, whether it's for your looks or not. There's overcoming some form of temptation or bad habit or something like that. Like, think about it. What I'm being drawn to now is like the analogy of, like, say if someone's a smoker, right? And they're trying to overcome smoking. Maybe there's someone listening, who could resonate with this. I feel called to say. But there's a sense of being able to overcome that, right? If someone normally gives in and goes back, this is like being able to overcome that. If you have something that is a temptation or something that you normally cave into, even though you shouldn't, this is being able to finally really be strict, stick with it. It's like, no, I want this result, so I know I have to resist. I have to say no. This is seed thing true for confirmation if you heard. So this is like having the strength to say no to whatever it is and overcoming that sense of temptation once and for all. Maybe there's something that you tend to give into. Maybe there's like a sweet, or again, maybe there's a type, and you tend to give into it. Whatever it is, whatever the temptation is, you have a tendency to just like, that's your point where you kind of cave in. This is finally being able to overcome that thing where it's like, it's no longer a temptation to you. This is like if you have a specific type, right? And it's not good for you. You could even find yourself to the point where you literally see it's like day and night compared, because you see it clearly now in a different manner where you don't even find it alluring anymore. Or say if this is like caving into something that you shouldn't, it's not good for you. I'm drawn to that saying, like, a moment on the lips, a turning on the hips. Live your life, right? But it's like, if you have something that is your cave thing or your weakness, you're overcoming it, where it's like you might find yourself where you become so strict and really good at overcoming, the temptation of this, where you don't find yourself, you don't even like it anymore, right? Let's see. Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Something isn't going to be as bad as you think. Mm. Something isn't going to be as bad as you think, whatever that is for you. This could be anything. This could be something pertaining to your sense of stability. This could be something pertaining to a living situation. This could be something pertaining to family. But it feels like something is not going to be as bad as you think, right? Maybe you're worried about, how something will turn out, or worried about the news, what's this, I even feel called to say, this could be something that you don't understand now, but down the line you will, where it's like there's going to be something where you're going to be worried, you're going to feel helpless and scared, but it's not going to be as bad as you think. This could even be news pertaining to um, you or a loved one, because the Ten of Pentacles can denote to family. But you see the way that she's jumping through that back, the basement, right? The outside doors. Something's not going to be as bad as you think. This could even be like you're just like literally clutching your pearls, you're on the fence, you're worried about the outcome of something, or worried about whether this is getting a call back, or could even be someone's health. There is going to be a time where you're going to be feeling like you're helpless, scared, and worried, but you're gonna see that it's gonna be all right, whatever that is. It's not meant to specify, but I'm getting it very strongly, and I feel called to say, even if you don't understand it now, this could be something that you know comes up, where there could be some form of scare or something. Something, it could pertain to anything. Doesn't have to pertain to family. It could just pertain to where, when it comes to your sense of stability, or where you live, right? But whatever it is, it's going to be a situation where you're scared or you're worried and you feel a bit helpless, but it's going to be all right, is what I feel called to say. It could even be a health scare. Two of Cups. How you like me now? Boom, boom. How you like me now? Boom, boom. You're gonna be getting those results. You're gonna be seeing. You're gonna be look. Ooh, shaka. Now they want you. Now they want you. Isn't that always how it works? You're getting your glow up, all right. And motherfuckers are noticing. Could be someone in particular who's noticing. I feel like, you know what this gives? Because you see here, this Nine of Wands is, you see the Queen of Wands in the center doing the performance, right? With that Two of Cups bookending the Death card, it's your turn now. It's your turn. It's your turn to turn a bitch down. It's your turn to be like, yeah, sorry. No, no thanks. It's like, oh, Buzz, your girlfriend, woof, or share. Oh, as if, there could be someone who maybe at one point you did want them. Maybe you even did have them, but they don't have you now. And here's the thing, there's someone who's going to be noticing you. This is like maybe you run into a bitch who you haven't spoken to in forever. Forever. Could even be someone where it's like, they wouldn't give you the time of day, but now they're looking at you, right? Maybe you felt rejected by this person. Or again, maybe you had a thing with them and it just didn't last, or whatever. But this feels like where the tables have turned and now there's a change. Because it's given when, think of all the fucking movies where the bitch has a glow up, right? And now motherfuckers want them. And it's like now they're the ones with the power where it's like, mm-mm, no, mm, sorry, not interested. Literally look at her. This motherfucker now he's awkward to approach her, right? And she's just sitting there like, "Mm, mm-mm." So now you are going to be the one to basically stonewall a bitch. So whoever this is to you, I feel like you know them. I feel like you know them. I feel like this is someone who there's already some form of established connection, whether it actually crossed the threshold or you felt like they wouldn't be with you for whatever reason, right? Whether it's, you weren't their type or maybe you were with them and then, they still were like dirt. It's like someone all of a sudden looking at you like, "Oh, shit." It's like when someone feels like, "Oh, fuck, damn, I dropped the ball. Oh, shit, that bitch looked good. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Mm, let me go see if they'll, let me go see if, I mean, they wanted me so bad before. I'm sure they'll love me trying to kick it to them." And then you're just sitting there like, "Mm, mm, yeah, okay, no, thanks, I'm good." It's like you getting your lick back. You getting your lick back. That's what it is. That's the word that I'm looking for. That's the term I'm looking for. You're getting your lick back in that sense. So, oh, it's gonna feel so good too. It's gonna feel so good. Like you're gonna have a shit-eating grin from ear to ear. I swear to God. All right, let's see. Aw, thank you, baby. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. There's the Queen of Wands again. Look at that. I told you. Oof. You could find yourself feeling a bit uncomfortable, not gonna lie. You could find yourself entering a new level when this is all about your looks. It's almost like having a false sense of identity. It's almost like feeling like a form of imposter syndrome. Because here's the thing too. You could find yourself catching a lot of extra attention, right? At the same token, you could worry about receiving the wrong kind of attention, right? Um I feel like the next thing in your self-love journey is getting comfortable with the type of attention you're going to be getting next. If you're not used to people making an effort to try to come your way, to interact with you, right? Or if you've never truly felt like, you were that one, that bitch, that desired one, right? Well, you're definitely going to be feeling it. But you might also, oh, here's the other thing too. You could also find yourself feeling a bit uncomfortable because I'm drawn to the clothing aspect too. I feel like the biggest thing is your sense, your perception of you. When you're going through changes, right? You have to get comfortable and be very loving of who you see in the mirror, including this different version of yourself, right? You could find yourself having difficulty embracing this energy when it comes to the actual aesthetics because it does. It feels like you could find yourself feeling like in a bit of a imposter syndrome, but you will get through it. I feel like you're going to find yourself being a bit more daring when it comes to your clothes, wearing things that maybe you never thought you would, right? At the same token, it's going to get attention. And it's also going to bring you anxiety because this could even be when you actually go to wear something, you have anxiety because it's like you're worried about what other people think and this. Don't fuck what people think. Do you like it? Do you look in the mirror and be like, "Bitch, that shit look good. You look good. You are." I'm hearing what's that? Mike Myers, Austin Powers. You are one sexy bitch. Hell yeah. This is like you realizing you are that sexy bitch and being comfortable and not caring what anyone else has to think. That could be the thing too. You could be self-conscious. That's the word. You might find yourself feeling a little self-conscious at first, but you will get through it. I feel like the more you push yourself outside your comfort zone to be daring, wear the things, do the things, right? It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's like taking the training wheels off a bike, right? It's a little scary at first, but then you got it down pack and it's like second nature, right? There could be a particular person at the job, or unless if this is someone where at a place that you go to frequently, there could be someone who becomes a bit obsessed with you. Could even be someone with like a Scorpio Venus, or their Venus could be the same sign as your rising. Seven of Cups is Scorpio Venus, but it also denotes to if their Venus is in your rising, that would still hold a form of, ooh, could even be something about the Pluto aspect. You could find yourself finding someone in particular a bit consumed with you, where it feels a bit uncomfortable. It's not anything bad though. If it's given like where someone means well, it feels like they're harmless. You know what almost gives? Like, the kind of geeky nerdy, I'm not saying it's like a geeky nerdy person, but it's like, how you see in like the movies and the shows where you have that like awkward, weird, like kind of geeky nerdy person, right? So they're kind of socially awkward, right? That's what it is, socially awkward, right? So it could be someone who's a bit socially awkward, right? But there's nothing malicious or bad about it. It just feels like someone who they feel like a good, genuine energy, but like this is someone when they're set on something, like they're set on something. And I feel like this could even be towards the end of the year. Someone could have their sights set on you, but here's the thing, you're not going to know about it. This person will see you, have you in their sights before you ever notice them. Because you see the Seven of Cups, he's literally a shadow, a silhouette. And you see the ring around her, it's making me think of like the World card. And even with this Four of Swords. So there could be someone who's around you, unless if you have like a social media presence, but it feels like there will be someone. And they don't feel like creeper. It just feels like someone who they become mesmerized by you. They become infatuated by you. This is someone who I'm literally hearing that song, and I only have eyes for you. It feels a bit of old fashioned, but they're the type of person when they have eyes for someone, they literally have only tunnel vision for that person. Could be a Scorpio, could be Scorpio Venus, or just someone with strong fixed energy, right? Um, but I feel like this is something that the way it's coming through, and this is the good stuff for the end of the year, and the fact that this is like, the good stuff. This you won't see it, you won't know about it. They'll have their eyes set on you. It's like a silent observer. This is a silent observer. And the more they watch, the more they fall. Like this is someone who when they fall hard. That could be why they silently observe first. If this is the type of person who they know that when they fall for something, they fall hard. So therefore, they kind of stay back and observe before, it's like someone who wants to know. It could be a Scorpio, or again, someone with strong Scorpio placements, prominent Scorpio places. They could have a strong Scorpio placement or a prominent one within their top six, right? 'Cause it's also given, like, someone who will do their homework first to know exactly what they're getting into, right? It's like someone who will silently observe, try to get to know all the delicate intricacies of you, because when they actually fall, they fall hard. Oh, so someone's gonna have their eyes set on you, but this is the type of person they have to know. They have to have, like, rest assured, know because this is someone when they proceed forward with someone, they proceed forward with a full intention of like that's what it is. This is someone who's like dead serious where it's like they don't do situationships, they don't do casual dating, they don't do they don't do, you know, what the fuck are we or any of that shit. This is someone if they actually come towards someone with a form of romantic interest, it's because they have literally evaluated this person where they can see this person as like real deal because this type of person if they are going to invest their energy they have to know they have to be able to see you as that one and the fact that it's the 7 of cups, think of the 7 of cups, the cup you choose is the cup you keep, like the holy grail. I need to know that it's that one to the ace of pentacles, so this is the type of person they will have their eye on you by the end of this year, but you won't know of it, you won't know of it, you might not even know of them, but this is like the type of person where this is like that real deal, real deal. And they don't go towards someone unless if they fucking know that they can truly wholeheartedly see themselves with that person. Like, I think this is it. I think this is the one. I can truly see myself with this person. So you know what? So this is someone who they study. They do their homework first. It's like they have to know. They have to know with I mean, you can't always really know, but this is someone could be very intuitive, but like they got to know. So you have oh really? Oh, there you go. So then it could be a Scorpio Venus. Scorpio Venus to a Scorpio rising. Those motherfuckers be obsessed with you. Like, you know. Scorpio a Scorpio a Scorpio Venus to Scorpio rising. That is an intense connection. That is intense like Mm. Like y'all, you're both gonna be a little hooked on each other. You know, it can become overwhelming. You know, but that's what I got for you, babes. I hope that helped. All right, let me see. And that makes sense too for the Scorpio Venus too. You know, they'll you know they'll watch you, they'll observe you. Scorpio energy, you know, Scorpio rising. You know, so you know firsthand how that is. It's like you know, you got to be the investigators. That was definitely a hell of a connection, though. So. You got that to look forward to. But I don't feel like it'll present itself. It's like I'm literally seeing like the curtain, like theater curtain, right? So this is something that's kind of behind the curtains doing for, you know, the next season. It's not in this season, but you know, maybe next year it'll peek its way through. But right now, by the time this year ends, someone's definitely gonna have their eyes on you, and they're gonna be watching. But it doesn't. Again, I cannot emphasize it enough. It doesn't feel like creep. It doesn't feel like Joe you. It just feels like someone who they're locked in. They're locked in. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Well, that's what I got for you, babes. All right, my loves. Hey, Greasy Chops, how are you, babes? I hope you're having a good night too, sweetheart. All right, my loves. With that said, I hate to say goodbye, but it's late. So I'm going to get off here. Thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a fantastical rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is where you are. Give me about 15-20 minutes and the timestamps will be provided and pinned in the comments. With that said, I love you all. Be well, be safe, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, my loves.